yes, I do get it. That's a good one, I like that. I've not ripped Triple Deluxe yet. I've got it, right here. I am gonna do that later. Sorry. I, ended up not doing what I said I was going to be doing. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. Ice Assassin. It has been literally forever. How's it going? Alright, we're getting this thing going today. I am extremely excited to play this again. I've only played it one time when it came out. And, this is a remake of one of my favorite games ever. Just in the history of everything. Wonder what that stuff is. Some weird junk in my milkshake that I made. I don't know. It's probably fine. It looks like pepper. It's weird. I didn't put pepper in my milkshake, I can tell you that much. Anyway. Welcome. Good to hear that, Ice Assassin. Okay, we're gonna get the sound back. For this game right here, I was actually just playing the song from Paper Jam, not from this one, because I find this game's version of Come On to be a little bit inferior to the one that was in Paper Jam, but that's just about the only thing Paper Jam actually got right, so, you know. But let's do the intro to this, because I want you to see how cool it was, and, like, this was in the trailer for this remake when it first got announced, and my god, when I saw this trailer, I was like, I think I was tearing up. Because, like, this is a game that means so much to me. I just love it so much.
Let's go!
Alright, that kind of fits, I guess. The music hasn't started yet. No, I don't know if it's, I really don't know what's in it, honestly. It looks like... I don't know. Almost like something fell from the ceiling. Just kind of gross, but, I mean, it's probably... Like, if I were to be like, Dad, or whoever in the house that's not here, what's in my milkshake? They'd be like, it's nothing, just drink it, so... I'll just drink it, I don't care. See, no one ever listens to me. No one ever thinks that my concerns are valid, so fuck them. I don't know. But anyway. Yeah, this is Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga DX. I don't call it by the full English release name because it's very long and dumb. Plus, I don't really play the other mode anyway. So it doesn't matter much. But, we're going to be starting a new file. I have 2 files already, but obviously I want to start anew. This is a new playthrough. No? No. No. That one. Thank you. Yes. Alright, let's do it. Very, very excited about this. Blocking out the haters? Yep. Listen, I've been told one too many times that my concerns are not valid, so, you know what? I'll just keep them to myself and forget about it. Whatever. Alright, so in the original, if you played the original, hands up if you thought Lady Lima's giant goofy smile was a beard the first time you played it, because that's what I thought it was. Let me get you the sprite for that. I just want to show you. Superstar Saga sprites. Cause like she looks like she has like a big old beard. It's like from the side only, really. You can't really see it anywhere else. Hold on. Where is it? Where is the smiling from the right? Is it on Cackleta's sprite sheet? Okay, that specific Lady Lima sprite for some reason is on Cackleta's sheet, so instead I'm just gonna keep playing the game, never mind. Alright. I wish to improve my kingdom's ties with the Mushroom Kingdom. I bring a gift from Queen Bee. Oh, what could this gift be? The little attendant looks very happy about it. Also, Fawful, you're not supposed to show up yet, you're early! Those toads are getting knocked around. I'm livid for it. There he is. Okay. This game looks absolutely glorious at 60 FPS. If you were here yesterday, we looked at this a little bit. Goddamn, this should have been on the Switch. 100% this should have been on the Switch. There's no reason they should have kept this on the 3DS. Especially, like, that much time into the Switch's lifespan. Makes no sense to me. I don't know if I'd say the superior version. I think I prefer the original more. Like, the timing still feels a little bit better, but that might just be nostalgia. Did you see the Kingdom Courier? Oh my god, you're useless! Always! Alright, so one thing I noticed last time I played this that I had forgotten about is that they did change a little bit about Mario's house. There are now, like, a ton of references hanging around, so, like, here you can see the Wii wheel from, like, Mario Kart Wii and stuff. This is some random sports trophy. I'm not sure which game it's from, but it's one of the sports games. Here is the Builder Mario costume. Or, I mean, like, part of it. It's at least the hard hat. You played Bowser's Inside Story. Again, like I said that yesterday, too. I feel like that could have been on the Switch if they tried hard enough, but I guess having double screens on that one is a little bit more important than this one, per se. Because this was a GBA game. This here is actual concept art, I believe, from the original game. Or not concept art, but actual, like, official art from the original version. Which is nice. And then, of course, you have the rackets and golf clubs, the nice multicolored beds and stuff. It's just... This house is just really nice, and I wish they showed us more of where Mario and Luigi lived in, like, other games. Also, if you played Dream Team or Paper Jam, all of the environments in those games are 3D models. But in this game, they went back to using sprites and stuff for all these locations. So, like, everything in this game looks absolutely divine. Like, this is a gorgeous game. And, like, just wait till we get to Stardust Fields, you will definitely see that. The trophies from Mario Kart 8. Okay, gotcha. Dude, every time I think about the Mario Kart series, I'm like, God, you know, Mario Kart 9 was so cool. And then I have to think a little bit, and I'm like, no, wait, they released Mario Kart 8 twice. It's not Mario Kart 9. For some reason, I always forget it's 8. I always think it's 9 for some reason. But, yeah, calling that Mario Kart 9 wouldn't have gone over very well, I don't think. Yeah, listen, Toad doesn't really know about human biology, so he doesn't know there's any weird shit along with, you know, running into a bathroom like that.
Mario without a shirt? Mario without a shirt.
Alright, attacking me when my back is turned, huh? Well, that's typical. Come here, super coward bros.
Let's go.
Alright, so there's gonna be like a weird little audio glitch there the first time that happens, and then we should be good for the rest of the stream. Alright, it's time to battle. And I don't need your goddamn tutorials. Thank God. Press the A button to jump, Sparty. How do you do that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're good. You wonder if the no original characters rule was the thing that made Paper Jam the way it is. I think it is. But I mean, it didn't affect the remakes though. Whoops. If you look at it, the remake of this game and the remake of Inside Story, obviously they had original characters already. So either, I need to get this timing down before I start talking. Either they didn't have to deal with the restrictions, or obviously they couldn't work around it because they were pre-established games. And you know what, even in Bowser's Inside Story, the remake, they added new original characters to that game, to the second mode. So, I don't know, it's weird that they didn't seemingly have the same restrictions as Paper Mario did? I don't know. I don't understand. You almost finished this game, actually. You never played past the final boss. Well, that is the end of the game. And honestly, the final boss in this version is really hard. Like, I think I died during it like 7 times before I went back to grind. And I never had to grind in the original version of this game, let me tell you. Like, you get enough XP but just by playing through it normally and fighting what you want to fight. Thank you for the, literally drinking water. It would make sense since the Toads don't have a gender and we know nothing else about their biology. Yeah, I don't want to know anything else about Toad biology, to be honest. If Nintendo never talks about that ever, I will be totally fine. Superstar Saga DX is... it's the same thing as Superstar Saga on the GBA. Mario, do something super. Okay, also, I believe some of, like, the little speech bubble things don't pop up correctly. I'm actually gonna try one thing that fixed something in Sticker Star and see if that fixes it. We're gonna have some real crusty audio for a sec. But maybe that'll fix the rest of the problems, who knows. The perpetrator came from the Bean Bean Kingdom. If you head over there, you should be able to learn more. Ah, yes, go capture that fiend and get back Peach's voice, and then I can kidnap her. We'll take my Koopa Cruiser and reach the Bean Bean Kingdom in no time. Mario, we leave immediately. Fuck! Princess, please. I look so much happier. Well, that's because I am. I went from one of my least favorite games in the entire world to one of my favorite games in the entire world, so of course I'm gonna be in a better mood. I believe Nintendo confirmed that Toad's mushroom thing is not a hat. But, like, in the old cartoon and stuff, they say it is a hat, and it definitely is, because you see Toad take it off sometimes. But we're not gonna talk about that, because that's wrong. Yeah, I guess they definitely could have done Bowser's Inside Story on the Switch. It just would have had to have some work done. Like, honestly, in the remake, they don't use the dual screens quite as much. Like, you could have definitely put the map of the game in a little part of the corner, like something like right here, for instance, right? And then you could toggle it on or off like Animal Crossing does. For battles where you play as both Bowser and the Bros, you only need one side of them at a time anyway. So that would have been fine. The giant battles could have been, I guess, just reworked entirely to fit one screen only. I guess you would still feel the gigantic scope, but you know. Alright, so one other thing I don't like about this remake is they do remove some of the original designs, but it's still, for the most part, intact, and like I understand like it was probably for budget reasons. Like, if they made it so, if Nintendo was like, hey, you can remake this game or whatever, and then they were like, but you have to remove all the original designs, like, that just seems like a bit of a weird request. So I feel like this was probably just for budget reasons. They just reused what they had for certain things. I don't know how much it costs to make an entirely new sprite sheet for the little flight Koopas, but whatever. Yo, Bowser laugh. Yo, Bowser, he went that way. Look at that man strut. He was strutting so hard that his tail was clipping out of Can I please get by? He was clipping out of Luigi's text box. For some reason, they gave Bowser's Elite Trio their Dream Team Paper Jam style instead of just black and red logo. What are we talking about? You don't have to map things in handheld mode. Luigi putting his Discord Nitro to good use. Alright, I kind of don't really need to have the bottom screen on for this game, but I guess it's just, like, I feel like it's fine. I mean, having the main window be gigantic makes the picture look a little bit worse anyway. So I think it's just good to have both screens regardless. I know that makes the stream layout look a little bit weird, but you know what I should do? I should come up with, like, I should make, like, a little border for the screens. That way they don't interfere with the background image as much. I'm gonna do that next time. Or before the next stream, at least, which I don't know what I'm gonna do another 3DS Citra stream, but we'll see. Toadsworth has some impressive balance for an old man. I mean, he's been training for so long in suitcase racing, I'm sure he's fine. Alright, so I think this is the most recent and probably final time we're ever gonna see Toadsworth. Nintendo was like, yeah, he's gone. He's erased. Kind of a shame, because, like, I mean, I have this thing where like, the personalization of different characters, like Toadsworth, instead of just having 10 million random Toads that look exactly the same, is something I like. Kind of adds variety, and I don't think variety is a bad thing, as long as it's not, like, I don't know. Variety's a good thing as long as you're not doing variety like Crash 4, the old Crash 4 does. Because, like, the old Crash 4 had too much variety in its gameplay. Like, if you look at it, there's, like, a lot less just pure platforming levels than there should be, and it's a lot of, like, planes and trains and automobiles or whatever. And it's just like, fuck off. I just want to run around and jump and run from dragons or something. These aren't filters, this is a remake. Yes, this is the remake. But I mean, there are filters on the emulator graphics. Like, I can make it so it's a little bit different looking. Like, I have it right now, it looks a lot smoother because sometimes the sprites in this game look a little blurry. But that's just how Alpha Dream made them for some reason. And I guess because the 3DS has a really low resolution. But on this, it up-reses and it smooths a little, don't you worry. You personally think he's the Mushroom King? That would have been interesting. That would mean he's Peach's father? Is that...
Bye-bye.
Luigi's such a good guy. Bowser's just so expressive in these games. He's beautiful. I love him to death. And I have to say, I don't like the replacement. Like, in Bowser's Inside Story DX, I think he looks worse than the original. But in Superstar Saga DX, he definitely looks better. Because the original Bowser for Superstar Saga looked like a little goofball. He did not look big or imposing or anything. Like, as he is now, he's like several feet taller than Mario. And, like, that's kind of like hulking monstrosity energy, you know? What in green blazes? Hey you, are you signing up to join my crew or whatever the I can't, I'm so nervous, goddamn. I see, you want me to take you along that badly, huh? Eh? Yes, you. Oh, that's rich. Don't be so modest, Mr. Green. I mean, you look like a real pain, but I'll take you along anyway. Luigi tries to escape from battle, but the game says no. Your gnarliness, the baddies have just arrived. Hey, the assembly area is over here, you blithering idiots. Yeah, boy, here we go. Baddies, fall in! Let's do it. Now move out! There's a superstar. The Superstar Bowser was a shrimp, yes he was. But I mean, that's one thing where I look back in the original game and it's like, it didn't really bother me, but also seeing this Bowser, it's a lot better of a fit. It's just, I wish they had redesigned him a little bit for Bowser's Inside Story DX, because he just, in that game, he does not seem as expressive as the original, in my opinion. Oh god, we've got a deserter? How could one of Bowser's baddies want to dip out on Bowser? He's such a nice guy. I mean, I would work for him. Let's get him. Dude, I like in this version, there's like a bit more of like an actual chase. And Luigi has been captured. Target acquired. Also, in the original version of this game, you can see Mario, Bowser, and Luigi on top of the Koopa Cruiser in those scenes where it's like, you know, zoomed way out. But in this one, they don't do that, because they're not up there. Or Bowser is, but Mario and Luigi aren't. 3DS game in HD. Oh yeah, and what a good choice, you know? This game is goddamn beautiful on the 3DS, and it's gonna be even more goddammer beautiful on this one. Alright, let's get that save on, even though I've done nothing. You're gonna leave, you just wanted to say hi. You're gonna play Cult of Cryptids on Roblox. Okay, have fun. They literally called him Green Mario. Yeah, they do that a lot in this game. Also, one thing, if you played the original, you might notice you can't switch their position by pressing the start button in this game. And that's because they will switch automatically when you change to your different moves. I guess they didn't want people to play as Luigi all the time anymore? I don't know. I always look so awful in photographs. This is noticeable. Get in line, cutters! Bro, I want to get a picture taken for my Instagram. That's what all the kids are using these days, right? Hey there, you two. Yeah, you two mustache dudes. As if he doesn't know who Mario is, though. You're about to enter the Bean Bean Kingdom, so you have your passports with you, right? I like this implies that Bowser is planning on going through customs. He's going to not just fly over because he's a villain, he's actually going to stop, and he's going to enter the country completely legally, which is very nice. It's a very nice thought that he's going to do that when they believe someone from the neighboring kingdom has come to their kingdom and attacked them, or done something terrible to their royalty. So, like, imagine Bowser just being a really nice guy, I guess. They do use a lot of the old voice clips, but there are a lot of new ones as well. Actually, yeah, they do use a lot of the old ones because, you know, obviously on the GBA they were all compressed. But they had those still, so they're able to use them on the 3DS, so they're probably a lot less compressed. But you can tell they're from different recording sessions, because Charles' voice sounds like slightly different over time. Not for Mario, but for Luigi. Here comes the pat-down minigame. At least... Dude. Bowser's gonna get called out of line. They're gonna search his entire shell and find his heart locket with Princess Peach's picture inside it.
Oh no!
Alright, so the Mario Brothers are planning on apparently illegally entering the country without their fully completed passports. They didn't go get that new real ID, they just have the old one, so they can't really leave the country. It's the second time someone said I'm out of dabs. Is it really not working? It's kind of weird. Charles, Mario and Wario are almost the same. As of WarioWare Gold, his Wario voice is a lot less, like, gruff for some reason. He does sound a little bit more like Mario. Oh, I thought you meant... Okay, no, yeah, you're right. Mario and Wario, they have not changed over time. I think Waluigi still sounds pretty much the same when he does it, but Luigi... My god, they must touch up his voice a lot in the studio. Because when Charles does the Luigi voice live, like, go look up Charles doing the Luigi voice, like, from, like, years and years and years ago, and then look him up doing it, like, now, or, like, within a year or two, maybe 3. He sounds like he's, like, in, like, some kind of distress when he does the Luigi voice. Yeah. The voice is nasally, but you notice how the Luigi voice he does in person does not sound anything like the actual clips in-game. Like, it sounds a lot better. Alright. Is Mario standing with one arm, like, up on his hip like this, or am I imagining that? Because for a second there... No, he is! Look at that! Dude, I never noticed that, because on the 3DS screen it's so small. That's so cool. I thought I was imagining that. Alright, so, right now, guys, up, down, left, or right, what pose are we doing? First one does it. Left. Okay. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, shit. Alright, I might have missed that one. Oh, no, wait, I wasn't ready! No, you're not telling me I don't have any fun pictures. I'll restart the game. Come on. What a terrible start. Why did they never put the Mario and Luigi on the hats in-game? I guess they are there, you can see them sort of, it's just they're very, very small. Like, in a sprite-based game like that, I think it's really hard to put those on there and make them actually visible. Alright, well, I guess we don't have fun pictures, but... So this is that Koopa we helped earlier. And while we might be bummed out about not getting cool photos on our passports, we, at least get a free 1-up mushroom that I'll probably use later. Restart the game. Dude, I can retake those later, it's fine. There are totally different poses you can get, too. Also, look at how good that looks out there. Like, goddamn. I just love how this entire thing looks. It's so, like, atmospheric. Ooh. Now they're color-coded stitched. Yeah, the M and L on their hats are different colors, though. But, without further delay, let's keep on going. Forget about my previous failings. It's what I tend to do every day. No, I don't need your help. Do not need any help from you, sir. But also, in the original game, you can say, hey, I don't need help, and he goes, okay. And then when you get to this fight that is mandatory, he shows up and he still helps you anyway. But in this one, he does not come and help you. So they really leaned into that, hey, we don't need tutorials thing. Like, you can check the guidebook if you want tutorials, otherwise, they can fuck off. And I way jumped the gun on that one, pun intended. Aw, yeah. Feeling good. Just look at these boys, I'm so happy to see them. Old School Mario, Gold M, Early Alpha Dream, Black M, Late Alpha Dream, Red M. Well, that was probably a Nintendo decision, yeah. You sure it's not there? I feel like I still see it. But it's like really, really small and faded. Oh, it's too quick, I can't catch it. I'm gonna speed through text because I want to get to the meat of the game. So now we have tutorials anyway, even though we don't want them.
Let's go.
Caught you just in time to see your favorite series, Mario. Awesome. And also, they carried over the tutorial theme from Paper Jam and also Partners in Time. And this is the best rendition of the Mario theme in this entire franchise. I will not take no for an answer on that. Just look at him dance for a bit. It's not there, you zoomed in on the screen. I know, but if you zoom in on something that's really... Okay, in battle it's definitely not there, but I feel like on the overworld you can see it a little bit better. Unless you just zoomed in on the overworld and still couldn't see it, in which case I'm imagining things. I am a very imaginative guy, so it could be possible. Hell yeah, dude. Doing well. Alright, wait a minute. I noticed there was like weird black stuff in my milkshake. I wonder if that was from the blender. I wonder if something got chopped up in the blender that wasn't food. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna run upstairs real quick and just check the blender to make sure there's not a piece of plastic sitting in there that I've been drinking all night. Thank you for the sub on that note. I'll be right back, I promise. It would probably be like 1 minute. Not even. I don't even know. It almost looks like Oreo crumbs. But I did not put Oreos in this, so... Hold on. I'm probably not gonna die. Alright. Yeah, okay, I already cleaned out the blender, so I have no idea what that was. But, it was... I did a French vanilla ice cream in there that has little black things in it sometimes. So maybe that was what that was? I don't really know. But, you know, if it was something inedible, it was ground up pretty damn finely, so I don't think it's gonna be a problem regardless of what it is. I will open StreamArt. If I can remember where it is. Send messages. Alright, StreamArt's open. Ugh, okay. Welcome to the stat roulette. I think the stats in this game start a lot higher than they do in the other game, and I think you end up getting a lot stronger by the end of the game than you do in the original, but I want that. I'm gonna start with a POW. Also, I was gonna say the roulette wheel is a lot easier to manipulate in this game, but sometimes you still don't get what you want, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so we've contained one Goomba. Also, the Goombas are completely sentient creatures, and I'm not sure why we keep them inside barrels. It's kind of weird. Also, you get to make it to the stream. Awesome, Chaotic Mercenary. Glad to have you for as long as you can be here. Alright, you missed my weird milkshake incident. I have no idea what was going on, but for some reason my coffee milkshake had little black specks in it, like, all over the place. And as I drank more of it, I thought it was just on the top. As I drank more, it was just a lot more on the inside and at the bottom. So, you know what I'm thinking? Like, what I put in it was ice cream, vanilla ice cream, milk, coffee syrup, and ice cubes. So, like, I really don't think there was anything weird in it. You know what must have happened? It must have been all the weird little, like, black flavor specks in the ice cream, and I think over time they sank to the bottom because you can't grind those up, and that just must be what it was. I mean, I didn't put a ton of ice cream in it, though. It's just so weird. If I get sick later, I guess that's what happened, but whatever. I'm gonna also do power for Luigi since he is pretty lacking right now. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the vanilla beans. I think it was, I don't know if it said vanilla bean, but I'm pretty sure it did. So that must be what it was. That's really the only thought, but like, when you melt ice cream in a bowl, it doesn't seem like there's that much of that in there. It's such a weird thing. Did you know the Goombas turn out to be Captain Goomba and Private Goomp? Those two? It's actually kind of cool. Well, you know what? I kind of feel like it was a missed opportunity. In this game, they tell the story in Minion Quest about a Goomba that rises through the ranks, pretty much, and becomes a captain. And there's also a paratrooper, right? And a Shy Guy. So I was like, oh, this is Private Goop's Sergeant Papalonk and Lieutenant Guy. But it wasn't. They are in the story too, and they are already their roles. So it's like, I feel like that would have been a good place to like bring them into the canon, like say they got their start here, because the first time you see them is Bowser's Inside Story. Then you see them in Paper Jam. No, then you see them in Dream Team, and then they're gone forever because Nintendo doesn't like original cool characters anymore. What's Colonel Papillon? Is it Colonel and then Sergeant Guy? I got those two mixed up. Yep. Alright, so Luigi's been grabbed, and he is now going to be our lookout. Are the Goombas sort of like pets in this game? They really are not. They're troops. They're full members of Bowser's army, and they can speak and think and do everything that everyone else can, except they don't have hands. So, I don't know why they're putting them in barrels. It's kind of strange. Maybe they're like really flight sick or something.
Oh no!
Yo, actually, you know what? I wonder if all that stuff in my milkshake was from the bananas from the previous... Because I tried to make a smoothie first, and it didn't really work out. But I used a lot of bananas. So I wonder if maybe that's where that came from. You know, bananas have like little... Never mind. I'm gonna stop talking about this. Alright, here we go. It's time for greatness. would have thought that you'd catch up to the great Cackletta even in 100 million years? You're that fiend who stole Peach's voice. How dare you pull off such a cool evil plan? Oh, I dare. And now I'm going straight back to the Bean Bean Kingdom so my next plan can take root. I have no time to chat with the likes of you. Fawful! Take care of this. Now the best character in the entire Mario series. God, what was my voice for Fawful? Oh, you also realize Bowser doesn't treat his minions super well, but that is so wrong. Like, in Bowser's Inside Story, they love him and he loves them. Like, you know, he rescues them from their cages, and they're always like, yeah, Bowser! And Bowser's like, no one mistreats my minions except for me, but, like, he doesn't really. You know, I'm sure he sets them on fire and stuff and throws them at people in Bowser's Inside Story, but...
She dares, but does she double dog dare?
Dude, you know, she did not double dog dare, so I think we're still in the right here. God, what? I am the great Cackletta's most best pupil, who's named Fawful. I am here laughing at you. If you were giving the chase just to get your silly princess's voice back, then you are the idiots of foolishness. Princess Peach's sweet voice will soon be the bread that makes the sandwich of Cackletta's desires. And this battle shall be the delicious mustard on that bread. The mustard of your doom! Exit stage right. I love Fawful. Next, it is the turn of you! In this one, we don't get a boss theme, we just get the regular battle theme, but it doesn't matter because the regular battle theme is, I think, one of the best songs in all of gaming. I know it's a big claim, but I don't care if you think I'm wrong. The first time I streamed this game, not the remake, I catch myself doing this all the time, just listening to the music and just bopping and shimmy shaking back and forth. Like, there are so many times in the original series where you can just go back and see me doing that. No! I don't need your help. I love you. Take a rest. Whoop. Listen, he can't hurt me. There's nothing he could do physically to hurt me. But he could definitely do some emotional damage if he called me, like, a dork or something. Notice how Mario and Luigi dance to the beat when the cursor's on them. Do they? Well, I mean, I know that they do different dances depending on if they're selecting attacks or not.
Hey Dylan. I've been watching you for about a year now and I rarely catch a stream. But I finally caught one. No homo, but I love you, man.
Thank you for the 69 bits and the kind words. I appreciate it very much. And I'm glad you're able to come hang out, even if you can't do it a ton. I have a terrible memory, but if you were one of the people who just subscribed today, I really appreciate it. Thank you. And not, I mean, like, on Twitch, I mean. I know I've gotten, I think, 2 resubs, or 1 resub. My brain is pudding. I'm sorry. That should be all for this battle, I think. Yep. How could Fink rats like you beat such an awful nasty as me? Headgear! I need my water. I have fury! I'm gonna stop yelling. Sorry, I'm getting excited. Bah, now is when the talking stops. I do not have time to stop and smell foul roses such as you. One fell swoop is the way I will deal with you Fink rats. And here we go. He does have fury, isn't that weird? Like, this just in. Also, again, in this scene in the original, you see them all just standing there while the thing explodes. But in this one, I like that you actually see them freaking out as it pans out. It's like a very nice cinematic change. General Starshade, a massive explosion sighted. Confirmation, I need confirmation! General Starshade, meteorites confirmed! Impact in Stardust Fields. Initiate recon. Emergency, emergency. Dude, this is my all-time favorite GBA game and just almost favorite game in general. You're only gay for Waluigi, okay. It's an interesting choice. Also, look at this. Look at Stardust Fields. I thought this looked cool in the original, but now it's like a crystal wonderland. It's beautiful. Like, when I saw this for the first time in person, I was like, and I don't mean like I went to Stardust Fields for real, I mean like when I played the game the first time in person, like I was like, wow. I think it was the Koopalings who wanted the Goombas in barrels. It is what it seems like from the opening of Bowser's Minions. Yeah, that slow descent was whatever, but I mean, they had to play out that whole cutscene, so. But what if you could go to Stardust Fields in person? I would love to. I'd be so down. The Koopa Cruiser, we haven't finished paying it off. Also, one other thing I love about this is when you get close to these stars, they actually give off little lighting effects on Mario and Luigi and anyone who's over there. Like, God, it is beautiful. Like, this is all I need. Imagine this officially on the Switch. It would have been beautiful. Like, it looks beautiful here, and it's an emulator that kind of like compensates, but imagine if it was designed for HD. My God, my brain is just like drooling. So what is this, a remake? Yes, this is the remake of the original that is on the 3DS. So now we get to play Border Jump, which I didn't realize was a very hilarious joke until I was much older. Yeah, we're literally jumping the border. So you got 3 chances. If they hit you with the rope 3 times on either brother, you lose the minigame and you gotta start over. You can also come back and do this a lot, much like all of the other minigames, and you can win extra beans that you can spend in the Star Bean Cafe. And you're gonna want to do that, because I believe minigames give you a special kind of bean that you can't get anywhere else. I might be wrong on that, but it's like one of the only places you can get it, and it's very important to have a lot of beans so you can make a lot of coffee. Apparently the game couldn't handle those fireworks. Also, the Border Patrol Bros, there's a reference to the old design for the Hammer Bros. I think they actually changed some of the names of the border jump things in this game, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Because, like, they used to all be named after games that were released at the time, and I think they might have updated it for this. Let's see. Oh, whoa! That was clever. They almost got me with that one. Look at how much the difficulty jumps up from the first one. I can't remember if these are the same as the old ones. Oh, they almost got me. You should really fire up your 3DS and finish this game. You really should. It's a very good one. I'm gonna love the stream art, I bet. Dylan Furry confirmed. How so? I don't understand your logic. They didn't update the names for the border jumps. Did they not? I swear to God there's a Super Border Jump Odyssey now. Is that not a thing? Did I imagine that? I might as well just pick these up anyway, because I want to. Dude, that's right, John. Exclamation mark jump. That's what we're doing. What my first Persona be? I wouldn't have one. Duh. Whoop. Oh shit. Alright, this one I feel like feels familiar. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go back around. That was close. I look like a fox guy? Dude, I hate Fox and Melee and just literally any of the Smash games. I hate them. It's terrible. Sorry. You've cleared a level. That was some great jumping. Here, bean time. Dude, my face on bean time. Happy. My persona is Motopunk. Ugh. You wanna play Super Border Jump Sunshine? I would love to. Tune down and say otherwise. Alright. Okay, this is not a good round. Alright. Yes, let me try again. Ugh. Yoink. Alright. Oh god, it's... See, they move... I feel like they don't move faster in this one, but they move more fluidly. And it's, like, harder to predict. God damn, that's hard. Always Mario with the disappointment. Of course. See, the first thing when I think about Mario is immediate disappointment. Yeah. Oh, jeez. This is a complete repeat of the last one, huh? Oh, Mario, no! God damn it, dude. I'll try it one more time, just because I want to see if my stupid ramblings are correct or not. I swear to God, there is a Super Border Jump Odyssey in this game. I'm never gonna get to see it, though! Alright, one more time. Just one more. It's incredible how I don't learn from my mistakes, isn't it? I mean, this time Mario's not lagging behind. Luigi is. Hey, I did it! Look at that! All I had to do was not get Mario down to 1, and I made it just fine. Also, weird thing, in the original game, you could see that flagpole in the background the whole time, and as you went through the mission, it rises. That's how you know, like, you're almost at the end of it. But in this one, they didn't do that, and I'm not sure why. And I notice every single tiny little change everywhere in this game, because I have played the original so many times. So, like, when I played this, I was like, I just want to have fun and play a game! I swear there's Super Border Jump Sunshine. Where are the rest of them? Weren't there more? Super Border Jump Sunshine and... Oh, yeah, look! Wait, Border Jump Sunshine and...
Me when being time.
Complete Border Jump, so there's no, no Border Jump Odyssey like I thought. But I'll do Border Jump Sunshine just because we're here. Maybe I was thinking of the Complete Border Jump, and that's why I thought there was a Border Jump Odyssey. If they were gonna add the completed one, they should have just called it Border Jump Odyssey. Would have been a nice little reference. Fuck! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Mario! This one starts like the same as the other one. Wait, did I already do this one? Wait, I think this is the same one I just did. I think I just wasn't paying attention to the name. Yeah, that was exactly the same. What's going on, Cosmic? Alright, well I just got 4 extra beans, that's fine. See, when I'm talking to chat and just having a good time, I'm not really paying attention as much as I should be. I'll still be able to tell you every single little thing about this game, and how they changed it. But, bean time. Yeah, boy. And I think going through other mini-games later on, we should be able to get enough beans to do what we need to do. Since we've been on duty, you are the 2 people to ever cross our border. I mean, ever. We've got to commemorate this occasion by giving you this. Aw, yeah, Bean map. Having a good time, and that's what matters. Absolutely. As long as you have a map, you'll feel safer in foreign lands, right? Press start to view the menu screen and check out that map. Oh, and that's not all, not remotely. Touch the mini-map on the bottom screen to view a map of your surroundings. So yeah, I can switch out that suitcase bottom for a map. And I think I will do that even though I don't really need it. I mean, what do you think? Should I keep that or should I keep the other thing? It doesn't really matter to me. That sprite interaction looked like he was giving Luigi a smooch. Well, that to me is not the NPC that looks like it wants to give Luigi a smooch. That character will come later. Or at least Luigi would like to give a smooch. We will, we will see him later. Alright, gotta head back to work. Alright, have a good time at work if you can. Chaotic Mercenary, thank you for stopping by. Have a good time. Dang it, you're wanting me to drop making you want to drop everything and finish your hiatus file. Bro, do it! Do it! Come on, it's fun! It's a remake of one of the best Nintendo games ever made. You have a question. Okay. Yeah, if you have a question ever, you don't need to ask, or you don't need to say you got a question or anything, or ask if you can ask the question, just go right ahead. Because I'm not looking at the chat 24/7, so if you ask, can I ask a question, and I see that, and then you ask the question later, I might not see that because I might be doing something. So it's always safer to just ask the question. Never played it, now you want to. Well, here's the thing. You can get it on the 3DS, or the new 2DS XL, or the 2DS, whatever you want. But you can also get it on GBA. And the GBA version is a magical little adventure with, I think, one of the best sprite art styles in, like, out of any game I've ever seen. This game, of course, I think looks amazing, but I'm more so talking about the environments. Like, I think the player sprites and characters look pretty good. But, like, aside from Bowser, I think it's a step down from the originals a little bit. I don't know, like, if you're gonna play one of them and not the other, I would say play the original unless you really want to go out and get the 3DS one. But it's, they're both fun. Like, you'll enjoy them. If you've played any of the other versions, or any of the other series, any of the other sequels to this, it'll feel more like this one feels more like them. It updates the original game a lot, but, I think they're both good. Flashbacks to the time when you went to a job interview, and they look up from your resume and said, "Would you call yourself a gamer, Jack?" God. You just got here? What is this game? It's Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga DX. And, hello, Termina. How's it going? Bowser popping out of the can's cute, because Bowser's cute, dude. Look at him. Chubby little face, just like... Grandma's just gonna come up and pinch his cheek. I'm Tolstar, the great and famed king of Stardust Fields. I've heard tales of you, but you aren't very impressive in person. If you want me to get him out of there, little people, you must pay in coins. I'll set him free for all of your coins. And I'll even keep this most embarrassing incident a secret. What? That's not fair. Mario's a nice guy. He's gonna pay every single cent in his pocket to get his most hated rival out of his tough situation. Because he's crying. Pardon me? I'm not sure I heard you correctly just now. You'll give me all 117 of your coins? Yeah, man. In the best timeline, the BIS remake was on Switch, and Alpha Dream wasn't bankrupt. Alpha Dream would have made so much goddamn money if this game and Bowser's Inside Story remake were on Switch. They would be fucking rolling in it. Because if Bowser's Inside Story sold really well on the DS, imagine how well 3 years or 2.5 years into the Switch's lifespan, that game would have sold on a home console. Like, that would have been like literally, hey guys, I'm going to print some money real quick. How much do you want? You know? And now, instead, the Bowser's Inside Story remake is the lowest selling game in this series. And the original Bowser's Inside Story is the highest selling game in this series. I don't know if I need to tell you why that's a problem. Because you should be able to tell. What are we doing? Why, these are Mushroom Kingdom coins, aren't they? This is the Bean Bean Kingdom. I suppose I'll have to calculate their value in the local currency. Let's see, today's exchange rate, 117 mushroom coins are worth 10 Bean Bean coins. Well, sorry, but for only 10 coins, I can't guarantee this secret won't slip out. Yes, that means I'll need an additional 100 Bean Bean coins. Did Tolstar moving the goddamn goal pole? He was like, I'll take all your coins, but also I want all your coins and 100 more. Go find them in Stardust Fields and bring them back to me, then I'll help your Koopa King. Also didn't understand why his name was Tolstar until I was older yet again. Because he's trying to take a toll from us. Dude, yes. I just, you know, if we could rewind a little bit. 2019 wasn't so bad, such a bad year, I don't think. I don't remember. I think 2020's breaking records for worst year of all time. Yeah, the Mushroom Kingdom economy is, it's not doing so hot. Out of curiosity, what's my favorite Mario and Luigi game? For the longest time, I was saying it was Superstar Saga. And I think I have to keep saying it is, because I am so nostalgic for it, I think it's impossible for me to say otherwise. But Bowser's Inside Story is the best game in the series, I'm gonna say. I think that game is a much better put-together game than Superstar Saga is, even though I love Superstar Saga to death, and if I had the capacity to do so, I would say Bowser's Inside Story was my favorite, but I think Superstar is still, like, a little bit higher, because it's just... Like, I'm very nostalgic over both of them. And, like, the whole series, to an extent, like, up to Bowser's Inside Story, but, like, Superstar and Bowser's, like, God, I play those games at certain parts of the game, like, when music hits, when credits roll, stuff like that, like, I hear songs, I just get, like, really emotional. A human soul in the Mushroom Kingdom is worth $1. Dude, we've never seen, like, dollars or paper money in the Mushroom Kingdom. Maybe that's why their economy's so bad, because they just have, like one coin and that's worth, you know, 1 cent or whatever. So people gotta carry around 5 million coins to make up, like, $500,000. Hey, I didn't get that action command. Nice. It's because I stopped touching the controller. I don't know why. Is it a bad thing that your favorite Mario game is New Super Mario Bros. Wii? No, it's a damn fine game, dude. I mean, I don't think it's the best 2D Mario game in the series by a long shot. I would definitely say that's Mario World, in my opinion. But, it is a damn fine game. In fact, if you want to watch a really good video about the new Super Mario Bros. Series, or a series of videos, there's this guy on YouTube called, I think his name's Psylockhawk or something. Let me check that spelling real quick. Might be Silohawk. No, it's Psylockhawk. S-I-L-O-K Hawk. He did a very good retrospective about the entire New Super Mario Bros. Series, and I kind of agree with a lot of what he said. Like, one thing about it is, New Super Mario Bros. For the DS was the first 2D Mario game, the first original 2D Mario game to get released in years. Like, it was so long, because the most recent new 2D Mario game before that was Super Mario World. And that was on the SNES. So, from the SNES to the DS, that's a pretty big jump. So that game sold like hotcakes. And Nintendo was like, oh, okay, we'll do that forever. So they made New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and then they made New Super Mario Bros. 2, and then they made New Super Mario Bros. U, and then New Super Luigi U, and they just kept making the most basic 2D Mario game, which were still fun, but very uncreative. And at that point in my life, when I was watching all this happen, every single Mario spin-off also just turned into a boring New Super Mario Bros. Clone. It was all really basic looking, they didn't really try anything or do anything adventurous like they used to. And it really sucked. Like, at that point I was kind of losing faith in Nintendo, because they were just churning out the same samey stuff over and over again. But then things changed eventually. Thankfully they started getting a little bit more adventurous, and then Mario Odyssey hit, and I was like, yep, this is exactly what I wanted, something amazing. I mean, 3D World to an extent as well, but that game still felt fairly formulaic. Honestly, the whole Wii U era was kind of a bad time, for the most part. But anyway. Surgeon Starshade, the shooting stars we witnessed are an alien bombardment, perhaps. In the meantime, in the name of the Starshade Bros, we will find the alien scum. They will rue the day. Bro, where are the aliens? 2020, aliens are real, remember? General Starshade, sir, I've confirmed the presence of a suspicious unknown entity. It is a vivid green color that pierces the eye. Yes, sighting confirmed. However, I see not green, but red. Urgent, pursue us. Additional visual contact immediately. They use a lot of big words, and I don't do that. It's very hard to read quickly. Dude, yeah, I don't know what these guys are, because toads don't look like this. And they also didn't turn them into toads. So, like, this makes me think they're like a Bean Bean kind of toad. You know, like a Bean Bean variation. But then there are Bean Bean toads in Little Fungi Town. But those might have been immigrants. I can't remember. Oh, incredible! It's none other than Mario from the Mushroom Kingdom. Luigi sighting confirmed. Surgeon Starshade, change of mission objective. Obtain autographs. Stat. I love them and their little dances. Watch them dance. Watch them do a little, like... I see. Incredible to think Princess Peach's lovely voice in the hands of some vile enemy. Her voice must be recovered, no matter what it takes. Priority 1, Sergeant Starshade. We must provide as much field support as we can. Very well, we Starshade Bros will teach you the secrets of Bros action. Master Mario, Master Luigi, special Bros actions training shall commence immediately. Yeah, boy. What's my favorite 2D Sonic game? Other than those two that I would say are my favorites. You're really backing me into a corner here, bro. Sonic Rush is one of the best 2D Sonic games. At the moment you jump on them, I'm not going to read this because it's tutorial dialogue. Can't tell, but are they smiling with their teeth, or are those mustaches? They're mustaches, because they open. Just made me rethink my entire life there for a sec, because that's... I hope that's not a mustache, because I don't think mustaches have teeth. Alright, so in this remake, there is something cool you can do with the bottom screen, even though you don't really need to use it. In the original game, to cycle your abilities, you would press L and R, and you would also switch position between Mario and Luigi to get different abilities. But in this game, you can see on the bottom screen over there, I know it's partially obscured by the hold R button, but as you can see on the suitcase there, you can just go ahead and tap what you want, and I think you can do this in Paper Jam as well. And Mario and Luigi will get into the proper configuration depending on what you ask them to do. But if you don't want to do that, you could also just press R until you get to what you want. And I think if you press both at the same time, they go back to their neutral stance, just like they did in the original. So this game fast-tracks a lot of stuff, and I appreciate that. Alright, I do not need your help. You love the Luigi fans in this game. You love the Luigi fans in this game, because... I assume you mean you're a Luigi fan. Yes. Excellent. Now the proving grounds. The time has come to show the fruits of your training. You must use the high jump and spin jump we just taught you. To reach the flag way up there. Good luck, soldiers. Hooray. Also, with the high jump in this game, you could walk around, and it's cute. Look at Luigi just waving his hands. He's just a good little dude. He's just having fun. He didn't want to be here, but he's making the best of it, you know? And they definitely kept these voice clips. These are the same. Whoop, I hit the wrong button. Would you believe me if I said that is the only time that has ever happened to me? And I'm being 100% honest. I've literally never fallen down from there without getting to where I want to go. I just hit the wrong button just there. We did it! This actually brings you to one superficial gripe with this game. You can't just press start and have Luigi in the lead. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. For some reason they took that out, but I guess it's just for the fast tracking. Like, it still works just fine. You could still put Luigi in front, it's just, there's no... Do they have an auto jump? You can still do that. If you put it on spin jump and then you press X or Y, they do their regular jump, just like they do in Paper Jam. So, technically, you can still put Luigi in front and have him run around. Then you would also have the spin jump queued up all the time. Why doesn't Mario make Bowser promise to never kidnap Peach before helping him? Because Bowser wouldn't do that. There's no way Bowser would agree to that. Yo, hello, Super Luigi Man. How's it going? Do I have my Bros actions yet? I gotta learn my Bros moves before I actually... That's another change. Once you learn an action in the overworld, like the spin jump and the high jump, in the original game, you immediately get those in battle, you don't need to learn them. But in this game, you actually need to learn the techniques before you're allowed to use them in battle. So I need to run to the next screen before I actually take all these guys out, because I want to start grinding my advanced commands. Because once I've got my advanced command for Splash Bros, the Queen Bean fight will be an absolute joke. And that has been my strategy for a very long time. Good, what about me? I'm doing okay. Had some weird milkshake troubles earlier, but, I mean, I don't think it's anything too serious. It was probably edible. I guess that works, but speaking of Paper Jam, is it any good? I haven't heard much talk about it. Paper Jam is the weakest game in the series, but it is not a bad game. I would definitely say it is the least worthy of a replay in my opinion. If you've never ever played it, yeah, go play it. Sure. It's just... That game was kind of right in the middle of that thing I was talking about where things were all basic because Nintendo was like leaning into the new Super Mario Brothers craze. Do some of this. Dude, I've gotten 2 4s on Luigi so far. That is crazy. Mario's Super Splash Bros. Takes 20. I think it's less in this game, but I can't be positive on that. All I know is when I was playing along with Frank when he was streaming this the other day, it did not take me that long to get. So I'm gonna actually leave this room and go get my moves, and then I'm gonna come back. I know there's still some stuff I want to pick up. Mario, Luigi, SARS! Come on, guys. This is an emotional reunion, sirs. By your leave, there's something we completely forgot to mention to you earlier. Affirmative, you see, when you master a technique in the field, you can also use it in battle. Since you have mastered the high jump and spin jump, you can now use these techniques in battle. As he just said. We must confirm technique mastery with a combat situation. Simulation. So this part we get assaulted by people in a foreign land. They attack us with their native creatures.
Let's go.
You want Nintendo to make a Mario and Luigi game on the Switch. Man, I also would like that. Also, look at this scene. Everyone's dancing and having a great time. Look at it. It's so good. It's just pure happiness in one little piece of footage right here. Your top 10 games I should play if I haven't already. That's a lot to ask in a random stream. I don't think I can do that off the top of my head. Alright, so I do need to remember to... Hold on. Can I go back? Oh no, okay. So it's already on normal. That's good. So these took me a very long time to get when I first played the remake, because I had the original timing for these attacks so ingrained in my brain that I could physically not bring myself to do them any other way. But now, I think I've got these ones on lock as well. Like, there was a point where I was like, oh my god, I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually play through this game, because, like, I like it a lot, but I can't do these action commands. Like, I was incapable of doing the new ones. They're so different. If this was on Switch, I would take a video. We can clip it on Twitch, too. But, I mean, it's good. I can always clip things later, too. Alright, now it's time to grind. But I'm not grinding for XP, because I'm not really scared of any of the enemies in this game, aside from the final boss. But, I need to get me my, Splash Bros action command, or advanced command. And as for Luigi, I don't really need his right now. We can get that whenever it happens. I know Luigi's is a lot less than Mario's, though. I think in the original Splash Bros was 20 attacks, 20 successful attacks, and Luigi's was only like 13 or something. And Luigi wasn't being attacked. What was that? That was weird. You want to see a 24/7 dancing clip of them. That would be nice. It'd be very wholesome. Honestly, in this game, though, Luigi's his advanced command is a lot more useful than it was in the original. Things tend to do a lot more damage in this game, including one of Mario's secret abilities he can get way later. It actually does, like, a shit ton of damage, when in the original it really didn't, and it was mostly for getting secrets. The Bowser's Inside Story remake is a great game. I streamed that whole thing already. But, like, I enjoyed it just about as much as the original, except I didn't like the Bowser sprites as much, because I felt like they kind of sapped some of his expressiveness with the updates. And then there were a couple things here and there that I didn't like, but for the most part, like, it does a lot of cool stuff. Like, it adds new music here and there. Like, for certain boss battles that I won't talk about, there are 2 new boss battle tracks. They kind of ruined the final boss theme a little bit, which sucks. Like, that is, like, a cardinal sin, in my opinion, because that song is legendary. But, for the most part, it's a very good remake, aside from the fact that it doesn't run at 60 FPS, even though this one does. I really don't understand what happened there. But, it seems like they were rushed a little bit, maybe. So if you had to pick between two of those, the original and the remake, I would say still play the original. Though, if you don't like mic controls, like, you know, having to blow into the mic, then the remake does remove all of that, but it's not like you have to do a lot of that anyway. Like, I think there's like 4 times in the whole game where you have to do that, and sometimes you don't even have to. But it's just something to think about. They, I think they also put all of Bowser's controls in battle on one button. Which, I mean, if Mario and Luigi have A and B, just give Bowser X and Y. I don't really see the difference, or the reason for doing that. Superstar Saga. Makes sense, getting a 3DS remake. Yeah, no. Okay, that is the whole thing. But I mean, I guess their reasoning was that Bowser's Inside Story was the highest selling game that they had made in the Mario and Luigi series. So if Nintendo was like, make another remake, or they said, hey, let's make another remake, you're gonna do that one because it's gonna be the most hype, right? So, like, that at least makes sense to me. But I do agree that it doesn't really need a remake because you can actually play it on the 3DS already. All you gotta do is pop the DS chip into the 3DS and it works, so... It's the same thing with, a game that nobody here has heard of, Radiant Historia. Is a game I tried to play in its original DS incarnation, and I also tried to play in its 3DS remake incarnation, and I still haven't finished either of them. But I hope to someday, because it's a very cool RPG. But, that game had a DS version, and then they went and made a 3DS remake. And, I don't know if the game sold well as a DS game, and I don't know if it sold well as a 3DS game. But, it's a cool game with, like, I guess I could try to explain it, because I brought it up. But it's basically, it's an RPG game where you get the ability to, travel between different timelines. So instead of just being confined to one timeline, there is a choice at the very beginning of the game that you make, and every so often you need to jump into the other timeline and learn stuff from that timeline before continuing through the other timeline. So, like, you're gonna hit roadblocks in both places, and you need to keep going back and forth, and it is a really cool idea. And I feel like not a lot of people have heard of it or played it, which is a shame, because it's a really interesting game. You totally believe you if you say... Oops, shit. You totally believe you if you say you can only get hit or miss an action command because your hand are off the DS. Yeah. The new boss themes add so much tension. I love it. Yeah, the new boss themes in Bowser's Inside Story DX are very good. Sorry, I just went on a big rant about something completely different while not looking at chat. They were gonna remake any Mario and Luigi game. Partners in Time definitely needed a remake. It would have definitely benefited more, but I think it was the money thing. I think they were like, hey, if we're gonna remake a game, let's remake our best game. We already did the real best one. And then, at least in my opinion. And it was great. So redo Bowser's, and it was also great. It just wasn't as great. And I guess there are 60 FPS mods you can get for it, so if you have a hacked 3DS, I believe you can install the patch to make it 60 FPS, and it'll be great.
Hey again. Last time I was in a stream was in the 64 stream when I gave you the nickname Tiny Huge D. Also I thought about it and it sounds like an insult and then a compliment. I'm just gonna call you Dylan.
That's good, that's my name, so that works. I don't remember which Mario 64 stream that was, I've done a lot. But, yeah. Never floats your boat, friend. Hello... Classic Mighty. It's hard to read some of the names on my screen because they're, like, really oddly colored. Those very light green names are a little bit annoying. Oh, Maxie's here. Sorry, I didn't see that comment. Have you put Bowser Jr. to the HD filter yet? No, I haven't ripped that one, Maxie, because it's actually what I was just saying. Sorry, my throat feels a little weird. What was I saying? Bowser, if you wanted to play, get the full experience, I don't know for sure if the 60 FPS patch works on the 3DS if you have a hacked 3DS. I'm hoping it does, because emulating Bowser's Inside Story is just not a good time. Because there are a lot of oh, fuck. There are a lot of stylus minigames in that game. And in the original especially, you need to use the mic, and I'm not sure how emulators handle that. So, as much as I want to get that and do the 60 FPS patch and check it out, I also kind of know it's going to be annoying when it comes to stylus stuff, because like I'm either going to have to make the bottom screen bigger so I can do those things, and I'm going to have to use my mouse, which is disgusting, or I got to figure out a way to get it onto the 3DS. But at the same time, my modded 3DS is not the 3DS I have the capture card on, because I didn't want to risk breaking that one. So, I would love to see Bowser's Inside Story in like full HD, 60 FPS on this thing, but I think at the end of the day it would not be as good as playing it on console anyway. Which is a shame. I mean, I don't, like, hate Bowser's minions, but I just don't really think it's that fun. Like, I at least see the value in its comedy and the cutscenes and stuff, and I like that it adds extra lore. The Bowser Jr. one, I know is a little bit better. I did play a little bit of that, and it was a little bit faster, which I liked, but really, if they had just reskinned the main gameplay, like took the Mario and Luigi gameplay and put Bowser Jr. in it, like, I feel like that would have been fine, you know? Like, give him a different attack, like a shell spin or something, and it would have been like a really, really fun mode. Like, don't have an overworld, don't have any of that stuff, just let him do a couple battles, and like, that's why I like this game. I like the game because of the gameplay. Like, the entire extra mode having completely different gameplay doesn't really do it for me. You remember the reason Alvdrum gave Bowser's Inside Story the remake? It's probably because of money. Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit ago. Alright, we're going good. Should only have like 1 or 2 things left to get Luigi that action bonus command. Then I could talk about how they changed how advanced commands work, and I don't like it as much. I'm gonna go for some of this. That was the opposite of what I wanted. Can someone remake all the Mario RPG games with touchscreen and remove the touchscreen stuff, or find a way to fix it? I don't know how Citra handles touchscreen. I know you can just click. I don't know if there's a way to map it, though. If you could map it to, like, a button, like, I mean, it still wouldn't really... It would need, like, a full-on remake, honestly, because there is too much reliant on it in Bowser's Inside Story for it to be viable on emulator, in my opinion. Unless you had one of those external, like, graphics tablets, I guess. I think you're able to hook that up to your emulator somehow and use that. In that case, maybe it's worth it. I don't know. I don't have one of those, though. Never played BISDX. BISDX is still a very good game. Don't let me deter you from playing it, but it's not as good as this remake, in my opinion. And it also feels like a much more, thank you for the host. It also feels like a much more straight remake, as opposed to this where there's some liberties taken here and there. Just emulate it with your phone? No thanks. Because then you have the other problem of digital controls, and I have never been a fan of that shit. If there's no feedback when you're using, like, a button, it is terrible, in my opinion. And also, I don't know if there's any good DS emulators for phones. Is Bowser sleeping? I thought he was sleeping there for a sec. Oh, 185 coins, that's pretty good. Hold on. Let's see here, you now have 185 coins. Yeah, it took you long enough, but well done. I'll just be taking those coins now. Sorry, I had to get ready. The shrill, annoying voices I choose to do. Oh, finally, let me out of here. Huh? You want out? You want me to help you? Who said I'd do that? Ah, swindler! Alright, now we get to beat up this person for trying to take our, trying to get us to pay the troll toll. You're not in the Mushroom Kingdom anymore! Outsiders, be gone!
Let's go!
Okie dokie.
Alright, this song is a banger in this game. I mean, it's a banger normally, too, but... God, it's good. Tolstar stands goddamn no chance against me. I'm so strong. You have dug your own grave. Peace was never an option. Hey there. Also in this game, advanced commands are thought up by the brother that owns the move. Oh, not bad at all. But how about this? Dude hasn't even attacked yet and he's already busting out his second phase attacks. Sorry, I thought that was the bounce attack. Also, I'm asserting dominance and taking hits because I'm not afraid of you. Totally not, because I thought it was going to be a different attack. Popple's theme in this remake is amazing. Oh, we're already in pinch mode? Okay. See, I might have leveled up a little bit too much. I think it's going to be like 2 more attacks and he's dead. Also, I 100% thought Tolstar was a girl in the original, even though he calls himself the Prince of Stardust Fields. I just don't pay very well attention. I'm sure you guys could see that. Is that it, even? That was like 5 attacks, right? It was like, no, that was 2? I think it was 5 attacks and he died. You know, you're just showing him how outmatched he is. I can tank his hits like it's nothing. I'm just showing him that if you step up to the Mario Brothers, you just... you die. There's nothing left. You're dust. I want some of this. Thank you very much. In the original, you think Luigi only thinks of one move. I think he only thinks up his Cyclone Bros one, yeah. In the ROM hack I wanted to play that makes the game harder, it also does what you just saw, where Luigi thinks up his own moves too. But also, advanced commands in this game are different. Instead of using them like you would in the original, where you just deviate, press a different button to activate it, you actually have to select the different move from a list. And then it's like an entirely different attack instead. But it's still like sort of the same, it's just you do different moves. So I don't like that as much, because it felt like in the original it was a little bit more like, oh, I gotta remember to hit the secret button right here instead of the regular one, you know? And you know, you have to learn that. So I thought that was like marginally more fun, but I guess it's not too big of an issue. Also, Tolstar is just dead, dude. That dude's sleeping there with his eyes open. This game is an HD remix. Not really, it's more the emulator doing the HDing. Mario, Green Stash! You gotta get Princess Peach's voice back! It's all up to you! And now Bowser exits the story for several hours. That's one thing I like about the new games, you can just... Yeah, boy, speedrun's still on. Here we go. Usually you're supposed to spin bros across that, but you can jump across if you're really careful. You like the original more because you feel rewarded. In terms of what? You have to leave soon? It's no problem. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Aside from a looming feeling of danger because of a milkshake I drank earlier. But, you know, I'm fine. Ugh. Yeah, I'm tasting a lot of fruit, too, from the smoothie. Just, then we don't have a smoothie and a milkshake in the same meal. It just doesn't seem like a good idea. Hopefully he reads your message. We found you at last, you scum! What have you done with Prince Peasley? Yes, there's no mistake. You kidnapped Prince Peasley. No. No. We have witnesses. Now confess, villains.
No.
They're lying to you. I'd love it if they were like, what are you saying? What are you trying to tell me? What do you put them in jail. Kill them. Put them in jail. And then kill them. What's that? You say you're Mario and Luigi? Lies. Bald-faced lies. The superstars of the Mushroom Kingdom would never come here. They're not lying. They say they've come here chasing someone called Kekla and they're really, really tough. Goodbye. In the original, he was holding a little crutch under his wing, but he doesn't have it in this version. So 0 out of 10, sorry. Give us the milkshake. You can't have it. It's in the drain. I got rid of it. You wish this game had a hard mode. Dude, Dream Team had a hard mode, and then none of the other games ever had it again. And I don't understand why, because I don't think it did a whole lot. Like, I think it made people a little bit stronger, and then it also made it so you could only carry a certain amount of every item. So, like, that's a cool challenge. In this game, especially since you have the mush badge to, like, cheese it, that could definitely balance things a little bit. Playing on your 3DS, nice. What do you think of Mario Party? That's an interesting question. Like, there are some Mario Party games I like a lot, but other times I just don't like playing Mario Party. Because, like, when I play any game involving luck, I eat shit so hard that it makes me upset. Like, when it comes to video games and playing against other people, I usually have the shit luck. So it's a little hard to play games like that sometimes, or like willingly boot them up, because I know I'm just going to have a terrible time. But yeah, I mean, a lot of them are good. I like a lot of the N64 ones, some of the GameCube ones, and Super Mario Party's okay. Like, I like all the variety of characters. Playing as Goomba is something that fuels my immortality. But overall, I just kind of don't love minigame collections. Like, they're just really not my bread and butter. Also, this pipe was not here in the original. They added more warp pipes so you can get around the world easier. It's a very, very good addition. It's one of the things that happens to you in Mario Party. Especially relies on who you're playing with as well. Because, yeah, sometimes things get pretty brutal. Alright, let's hit... I'm going out of my way to get a lot of items that I probably am not going to need, but I just kind of want them because I want to show off how much I know about this game. Everything in this looks so nice, though. I goddamn love how this looks. You either get fucked hard, or you win by luck. Yeah, no, I get fucked in games like that. Like, almost every single time. Which is weird, because, like... Oh, I can't actually... Oh, no, I can't do this. In games like Uno, you'd think I would lose every single time then. It's like, I lose most of the time. But then there are, like, very, very rare occasions where luck just plays like a reverse card on everybody else, and I end up winning, and it's like, whoa, okay, cool. Okay, if you feel like you haven't ended up simmering with barely contained rage at least once per game, you're playing Mario Party wrong. That might also be the point. I mean, people always say and joke about it being like the game that ruins friendships. It's the purpose of it, I suppose. I don't know. So this here, I believe, is different because I don't think there was a cutscene originally showing you this. Also, there were no heart blocks in the original game. They were only in... I think there were heart blocks in the Japanese version, or something. I can't remember off the top of my head. They were not in the American release, though. So what they want you to do is come down here first, and come see Fawful, because why wouldn't you want to go see him? And then you can go back up, after you talk to Sledge and Mallet. Give back Prince Beasley! No, you. You again! You are the pair of finkrats that swooped in with that Bowser that I hate! Yeah, we're ready to tussle, bro. If I say to you, while I was busy with Peasley, you have been catching me. I have fury, but Cacletta has already begun smearing the butter of her next tasty plan over Bean Bean Castle. Since you two cannot make it in time, I say to you that it is better never than late. So here is your halting place. Since you will not be shattering this stone, I laugh at you trying to climb down this mountain. We totally can't jump over that. And then, Luigi tells us we should go get hammers, which also didn't happen in the original. The remake is based on the Japanese version. That's interesting, I didn't know that. Waffle just casually murders someone on screen. That's how he do, dude. That's how he do, that's what he do. So as you can see, they're still working, but now, if you come in here, we meet a pair of red and green brothers, much like the Starshade Bros. Interesting how this game is showing us all these cinematic parallels. This is the last stone. Now we show the true spirit of the Hammerhead Bros. This stone's our last shot. Ah, whew. This stone just ain't it. Yo! Whoa! Cyber! Raid! I've got no words, except for thank you. Also, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, everybody. How are you guys all doing? Cyber, how'd your stream go? And thank you again so much for the raid. Gary Los. Yeah, boy. Alright. Yin and Yang 626. Thank you for all the follows. I think there was at least one I missed, but I appreciate it. We're playing some Mario & Luigi DX on the Citra emulator because it makes it look absolutely gorgeous. Thank you also for the follow. Also, all my notifications are Fawful because this game is amazing, and Fawful is amazing. Raid Shadow Legends. Man. What a good game. Alright. We got 4 more crowns, so pretty good. Dude, I really want to stream Fall Guys sometime, but I also want to stream Mario every day of my life. So it's really hard to find a good time for it, you know? Hey Dylan, you posted your stream art. Alright, I'm looking forward to seeing it once we're done. Stupid Twitch making you reload a chat. Dude, that happens to me a lot, and it's kind of a shame. But I mean, overall, I would still much rather stream here than on YouTube. Forget about YouTube streaming, it's bleh. The mustard of your doom. I think we went by that part, yeah. Well, let me know if you want to run some Fall Guys. Until then, catch you later. Have a good one, man. I will definitely let you know. And thank you again for the raid. Dude, I still have not won Fall Guys even one time. I really gotta do that at some point. Maybe I could do a stream where I just play Fall Guys until I win. Then I'll either be streaming for hours, or I will win the first round and then it'll be a really short stream. We'll see. But yeah, welcome everybody. If you're new here, I do a lot of stuff on YouTube. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. I do like little review videos and stuff. But I also like to stream a lot of different things. A lot of Mario, though, like I said. Because I do a lot of Sonic videos on YouTube, because that's just kind of what happened. Not my 100%, you know, I would choose this out of everything else, but that's just kind of how YouTube wanted to play things. So I try to do things that aren't Sonic on Twitch most of the time. So happy Cyber rated you, because you love me. You've been watching your YouTube videos for a year now. I don't know why I read that like that. I'm just, like, reading, and that's just the way I would have read it in my head. So don't, like, be freaked out by that. Been watching your YouTube videos for a year now. Hey, man. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, we have a lot of fun here sometimes. I don't know. Alright, you scratch our backs, bros, we'll scratch yours. So I missed the entire conversation with them, but basically what it boils down to is they were trying to make hammers out of this, because their profession, wouldn't you know it, being the Hammerhead Bros, not being sharks or anything scary like that, they actually make hammers for a living. But they don't have the special ore required to actually make a hammer right now. So that kind of sucks, so we're gonna help them out.
Oh, yeah!
Do question your name. Is it you? Is it like Eugene, except Eugene? That's a hard one. I thought it said Eugenji or something like the Overwatch character, but that's definitely not what it says, and I have no idea how to pronounce that. So, I don't know. What do you want me to call you? Pick your poison. Dude, this remake is gorgeous. Like, I'm playing it on the Citra emulator right now, because, you know, there's not really very many touch controls necessary, or none at all, I don't think. Thank you for the follow. So, this is like a very good game for Citra, and plus Citra makes things very pretty. I think I'm working at a 3x internal resolution right now. So, this is not 1080p, I think it's 720. But god, even at 720p, this looks amazing. Sonic is good, but Mario is better in your opinion. Hey, me too, bro. Eugene Jeans J. I just call you Gene. Okay, what are we doing here? Luigi gets a lot of health naturally. And his power is always kind of lacking, so I think I'm gonna go for that. Actually, there's no 4s there, so I'm gonna go for a 4 here. That'll get me through some fights. You're playing Undertale on your Switch. I started playing Undertale on my Switch a while back, and I never finished that new playthrough. I really should get back to that sometime. I don't know if I want to play Deltarune again on stream, because I played it when it came out. But I haven't done a full playthrough of Undertale in a really long time. I feel like I want to do that. Like, I was originally going to play it with one of my friends, because he's never played the whole thing, and I was going to just watch him do it and experience it for the first time, but I think maybe it'd be better if I just finally played it again. I mean, why not? The main game you're going through right now is Final Fantasy VII. That's gonna take a while, I think. The remake or the original? You finished Mania with debug mode and got the bad ending. Aw, rip, dude. Alright, let's hit it. So I do a lot of fights in this game because I love how the fights are. This is like one of my favorite RPGs and just games in general. So, it's also gonna make me extremely overpowered for later things. But that's okay, because sometimes that's just good. Like, it's fun to just be able to stop everyone and everything that comes across your path. I love these guys. The enemy design in this game, and, I mean, I guess therefore the original as well, is so much fun. Like, I love how the beanies are basically, this is the Bean Bean Kingdom's equivalent to the Goomba.
Oh yeah! This is happening!
Yo!
Hello.
Hello! Thank you for the $1, Ermil? Did I say that right? Ermil? I should buy Sonic Mania. I definitely have Sonic Mania. I got it twice, I think. Actually, I bought it 3 times. Because I bought it on PC when I canceled my Switch pre-order, because the PC version...
Hello? Hello?
Yes. No, actually, I got that backwards. I canceled my PC pre-order before it came out, because they said it was going to get delayed. So I got the Switch version. Then, when Mania Plus came out, I bought the physical Switch version. So I then owned it on Switch anyway. Or then, so I owned it on PC and Switch. Fucking, I don't even have my story straight. I canceled my PC pre-order. Then I bought it on Switch on launch day, so I had it on Switch. Then when it came to PC, I bought it on PC because I liked it so much and because mods. And then, when Mania Plus came out, I bought it again on Switch because it was a physical version. And then, I also paid for the Mania DLC, the Plus DLC, on my digital copy because I didn't want to put the card in anymore. So, I didn't pay for the game 4 times, but I did pay for Mania stuff at least 4 times. And I'm sure that could have been said in a lot less words, but sometimes that just doesn't happen. And I'm sure someone out there can, you know, feel that. Bought it on Switch and we were gifted it on Steam. Nice. That's one way to do it. As long as you buy Sonic Mania with money. Dude, I'm dishing out 10 damage per hit now. This is good. This is real good. There's nothing anyone can do to stop me now. I am inevitable. Alright. What do you think of the Wii? I love the Wii. In fact, I saw a thing on Twitter just the other day where this guy built a Wii into what looks like a Game Boy Color case. You can look it up. Just Google Wii Boy Color. It is basically what I just said. It's a Nintendo Wii in the shell of a Game Boy Color. And, like, in a shell that looks like the Game Boy Color, because you have to, like, 3D print one to make it, like, perfect. The thing's amazing, and I kind of want to buy one.
This is my stand. Undertale Switch is the best way to play because of the new Mew Mew Kissy Cutie boss fight.
Is there a secret boss fight in the PS4?
Call me whatever, it doesn't really matter. Here, have more money.
Alright, thank you, I'm gonna call you... Burns? Maybe? I don't know, I just saw Burn, and but thank you, I appreciate it. Literally, my donation emotes don't ever get any love these days. And I don't mind that. I stream because I like having fun or whatever, and the bit emotes certainly get love. It's funny, I almost forget what gifts I have in those things, because that just doesn't happen very much anymore. Okay, so I'm not gonna go down there and fight them, because I feel like I've fought plenty currently. Let's see. And you know what? This is a great game for me to stream, because I know it like the back of my hand. So I can definitely, like, you know, just vibe out and do stuff on autopilot. And I can talk about the game when it's important, and I can also talk to you guys a lot, because I know what I'm doing. Why did they do that to our boy Dry Bones? You gotta remember, we're not in the Mushroom Kingdom. That is not the same kind of Dry Bones. That is a regional variant. Think of, like, the Alolan forms or something. That's kind of like what that is. It's a Bean Kingdom Dry Bones. There we are. I missed. There we go. I don't know why they put a save album here, because there's not really anything dangerous around here. And you did save, like, right at the base of the mountain. I guess it's because it's a kid's game. And sometimes I look like I'm probably... This is, like, very dumb gameplay where I just fall down when I definitely shouldn't have. I've done that twice now. I've, again, never done that before. Fallen in that specific spot. What time zone am I in? I am in EST, homeboy. It's 9:20 at night. Probably gonna be going for... I've only been streaming for an hour and 50. Like, it's weird, because they say time flies when you're having fun. It feels like I've been streaming for a really long time, but I haven't been. So I'm hoping to just make a ton of progress. That way we can, like... I don't know. In RPGs, I tend to stream for longer, because RPGs are long. You know? Well, that's gonna be a long one.
Have you played Dragon Quest XI's Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition? If not, I would highly recommend it. You should really play Dragon Quest XI's Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition. Plus it's coming out on all platforms later this year, so that...
That get cut off. Later this year, so there are many ways to play Dragon Quest XI's Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition. Sorry, I don't know why that cut off, Reverb, but I have not played it. My friend Maxie has told me time and time again that I would like it and that I should play it. And I do plan on it. I have the demo downloaded. Isn't that like the 8-hour demo that they put out for the game? I just have not done it yet because... I guess I could say recently I went on a Persona binge, okay? So I played Persona 3, Persona 4, and Persona 5 pretty much all back to back, and then I played the spin-offs. So I played a whole butt-ton of RPGs. Very long RPGs. Then I decided I was going to play some other things in between. So I haven't played another long RPG since then, and that was like the beginning of the year. Right now, I'm on my first longer RPG in a while, and it is The World Ends With You Definitive Final Remix on Switch. I never actually finished it when it came out because I didn't really like how it controlled, but now that I'm playing it again, it's going okay. I still don't love how it controls, but it works fine enough. There are so many games I want to play, and it's kind of overwhelming, because, like, I have a list, and there's a million things on the list. And I feel like I need to manage my time better, because I almost feel like I'm not doing enough with my days. Because I'm working on a lot of videos, I'm streaming and having fun, talking to friends, doing stuff like that. But I also feel like I'm not playing enough video games. So that is one of the games I want to play at some point. But I also have a lot of platformers I want to play. And if I play Dragon Quest, I regret to inform you I'm not going to stream it. Because that game is very long, right? I do not want to try and do that on stream. I tried to stream Persona 5R, which I also need to play. That game came out and I have not finished it yet, because I just stopped playing it. But, Luigi about to die. Luigi gonna turn into a skeleton. But, that game I need to play because I love Persona and I want to see all the new stuff in P5R. Like, I've had certain things spoiled for me already, but, I mean, it's whatever.
It's no use!
I haven't had anything major.
I mean, normally I just go by Eliza, but Eliza was already taken on Twitch. Can't imagine why.
Eliza? Can you... I just want to make sure I heard that right. Is Eliza? Or... A 12-hour stream of Kirby Battle Royale. That's the, is that the one that's almost like an RPG on the 3DS? Or am I thinking of something different? The one with the cool art style? That Persona to-do list is basically your own. Currently playing P3 on Vita. Are you playing the original version on Vita, or are you playing the portable version? Eventually P4 on Steam, then finally P5 Royal eventually. Yeah, that text you got right. Okay, Eliza, got that. Also, thank you for the donation yet again. Okay, do a POW, I think. This run is gonna be really easy. If I keep getting 4s like this, I am not gonna have any trouble with anything. I'm gonna do this. Still no 4s, but I'm gonna get a 3. P3 portable. Okay. Yeah, I played P3 the original, and I used a, or I played Persona 3 FES, and I used a mod that allowed me to control my party members, because apparently you can't do that in the original version of P3 or P3 FES. And, I'm not about that. So I was able to do that, and it was, I loved it. I loved all the characters, the story was great. But, fuck, dude. It's very hard to recommend, because it is a very dated JRPG with 264 floors of randomly generated dungeon to crawl. And that is exhausting. I like the dungeons in P4 a lot more. Even though they're still randomly generated, they're at least more fun to crawl through. And there's a lot less to do. But god, yeah. Kind of annoying. Have you heard the reason why Paper Mario Origami King is the way it is? Or you mean, like, how they think they need to reinvent the formula every single time? Because, yes, I have seen a lot about that. Alright, Huhurus. Ah, travelers, I am Huhurus, the ancient weapon of the Huhu civilization. Beyond this point, the path grows even crueler. You must prove yourselves up to the challenge. Dare you try this challenge? You bet your ass. You say Bowser deserves his own RPG. Yes. Yes, he does. As soon as I played Bowser's Inside Story, I was like, if they don't make a specifically Bowser-centered game, like where he is the playable character, they are wasting money. Just do that, and I will buy 3 copies. I own 2 copies of Bowser's Inside Story, and then I own the remake. I will do that. I know that's stupid, it's a waste of money, but anything to get them to do that, because that is such a good idea, because he is the most fun part of Bowser's Inside Story. I hate to say it, but the Mario and Luigi segments of Bowser's Inside Story are almost boring compared to Bowser, because he is just fun as fuck to play as. What about we get Amari?
Okie dokie.
Not sure what you mean. Give me a Bowser game. Let me play as the lad, please. It's just like, I feel like they should just do Bowser's Inside Story again, except maybe change up the circumstances. Or just do a Bowser game, because he is so much fun to play as. And his personality in the RPGs is so top tier. I think he is one of the best villains ever. Just in anything. What if we got a... Whoa! What if we got a Smash Bros-esque crossover RPG? God damn, that's a great idea. That'll never happen. Some friends some friends of mine were working on something like that, like a Smash Bros. RPG fan game that was supposedly going to be a little bit like Mario and Luigi. And then I think someone was also working on like a Sonic-type game like that, too. But, I don't know if either of those things are still happening, which is a shame. Also, we're in pinch mode already? Alright. For those who don't know, pinch mode is when a boss gets real angry and it starts like another phase, I guess. It's different than like just having like another phase, like, oh wow, he's changing his attacks now. Like, pinch mode's usually like, oh, they change their appearance, they like start doing crazy new attacks and they get faster. Stuff like that, but not even pinch mode is gonna save this guy. Honestly, he might be dead in like 2 more hits. His laser attack is very different in this version. I'm having trouble keeping pace with that. Bowser is such a good villain. You consider him both a protagonist and an antagonist in the Mario RPGs. It really depends on what you're talking about, because some of the games he is definitely an antagonist. But other games he's just a big doof. Just a huge ham. Bowser dating sim. I don't think I would play that. Especially because of all that Bowsette shit that happened a while back. I think a lot of people would play it. But that sounds more like a fan thing than something that would ever happen, definitely. Nintendo made a Puyo Puyo game for the SNES. I am not really super interested in Puyo or Tetris. I talked about it a bit in the Paper Mario video I made not too long ago. No, that wasn't the Paper Mario video. Why would that be in the Paper Mario video, idiot? Sorry, I'm stupid. It's in the Game Gear spin-offs video I made, where I talk about a bunch of Game Gear spin-off games to the Sonic series. But I mentioned, hey look, here's Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, and I'm not a huge fan of it because I don't like Tetris and Puyo Puyo. And I don't really understand why a lot of people do. Because to me, it just seems very basic, and my brain doesn't work fast enough to do stuff like that. So, I'm not a huge fan. You were a Tetris junkie. Yeah, see, I mean, if people can enjoy it, that's awesome. It's just me, personally, I will never enjoy it. It doesn't keep my interest.
Oh, yeah!
You liked Bowsette? Yeah, a lot of people did. Dude, it's Rex! He's here! Rex is my favorite Mario enemy out of all of them, so I'm going to crush him into the ground. He does not deserve the punishment that comes with existing in this world, so I'm just gonna get rid of him. He doesn't have to experience the sadness. Alright, there we go. I love Rex, though. Honestly, there really should have been a Rex in the Paper Mario series, because I feel like Rex would translate really well to that game. Also, yes, Mario World reference. Very much appreciated by this game. Dude, if you're into Mario World a ton, and you like Rex a lot, you guys should check out, there are some ROM hacks that actually feature Rex as a playable character. I think it's called, like, Mega Rex Island. There might be more than that as well. Just can't remember off the top of my head. But someone actually made player graphics for Rex at one point, and they just had some cool little ROM hacks for him. Timing is, way different than I'm expecting. Yo, Voidler? Is that how that? Void... Oh, Voider. Okay, not Voidler. You played the Switch version of Mario World? Yeah, I mean, it's still Mario World. What a great game. This one and that one. Mario World is amazing. Alright, we're doing really well. Spin! Let's head down here. Head up here. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do that, but I do it anyway, because I'm cool. Alright, so we gotta make our way over to this fiery boy. While Mario's all full of water, just like me, because I keep drinking, because staying hydrated is very important. And then he goes... And then he spin. We will spin more than ever. The future Paper Mario game brings back partners. There should be a Rex partner. Boy, do I have some good news for you. I know this isn't a real game or anything, but I am gonna be taking a look at rewriting some of the Paper Mario games soon. And, I got a Rex partner for you, pal, because I thought that was a cool idea. And I mean, I'm not just saying that because you just said that just now, like, I already had that done. That was like a week ago I did that. But, yeah, I'm gonna be doing one of those.
Oh, yeah!
Okay. In that version, you can switch the future with the rewind feature. That is true. God, I always get so hot when I'm streaming, I don't know why. I mean, the light that I have in front of me is an LED, so it shouldn't be making anything hotter. Plus, I have it on sometimes. I am really bad at timing that. I have it on sometimes when I'm not streaming and it doesn't make me hot. Maybe just because I keep talking? And all this hot air is coming out of my mouth. It's leaving my brain and entering the room and it's cooking me alive. You like Super Mario World, but New Super Mario Bros. Wii is your favorite Mario game. There's nothing wrong with that. It's still a good game. I just like how Super Mario World controls more. Mario just got POW last time, right? No? Did he get BP? He got BP, right? No, he didn't. Seriously, this entire run is gonna be a non-issue. I'm gonna be a god of pure destruction. This is crazy. If we gotta do Paper Mario game, Luigi should play as...
Oh, yeah!
Hey, I wasn't looking. Luigi should play as Luigi and fight that guy he talks about in the GameCube Paper Mario game. So what you want is Paper Luigi and the Marvelous Compass, and to that I say yes. I think nobody would be sad about that, because I have wanted to see that for the longest time. I've always wanted a game based on that. There's a pretty good fan comic being made by, there's an account on Twitter called Super Mario Broth, who posts Mario facts. And they are also doing a comic called Paper Luigi and the Marvelous Compass. And they're basically doing a huge, like, retelling of that story in their own style with their own little twists. And I think if you just search on Google or Twitter for it, you'll find it. I don't think the comic has updated in a while, but he did come back after like a 2-year hiatus from it and say he was gonna keep doing it. He, she, they, I'm not actually sure who runs the account, so should not be throwing that around. But yeah. And Wario? I mean, Wario and Waluigi would be perfect for this series, or for Paper Mario. I don't know why they haven't been allowed to use them. Or they haven't wanted to. Luigi just got that. I'm gonna... Typically in these games, the stats you want to increase are POW, BP, and HP. I feel like everything else is kind of not necessary. Speed could be helpful occasionally, but for the most part, I feel like you don't really need it. If the next Paper Mario does have partners, I'd hope that some Mario Odyssey species get in. Dude, I really hope they just get more creative control. I really hope they see how good Origami King is being, what do you call it, received. And I really hope they're like, oh, you know what, maybe we should stop imposing all our stupid-ass restrictions on them and let them just do a game that they could just go ham on. Because I feel like people will be really happy, but I think with the current management, like, Tanabe doesn't want to make a Paper Mario game that everybody kind of wants. He wants to reinvent it every single time and make it into something that's not just an RPG, but into something else. And while that worked in Origami King, if he keeps trying to reinvent the wheel every single time they make a game, it's kind of a toss-up, you know? Like, next time the game could come out terrible and we'd be right back to square one. Alright, I just want to look around here. So this, you can see the entirety of the Bean Bean map. It's chilling here. Look at that. It aims directly down. Oh, that's sick. Look at that. Sorry. Whenever my phone vibrates, I like to check it to make sure people aren't dying. Okay. Is there a heal block over here? Oh, glorious. The cap from Mario Odyssey should be in Mario Party. I was gonna say, how would he do anything? But I mean, I guess Goomba doesn't have any arms either. Also, thank you for the follow, EM Plays. Okay, we will likely never get Paper Luigi and Everny for... Yeah, no, that's never gonna happen, for real. But, like, I would love to see it. Also, in the original game, this whole landmass of rocks was purple and red. And it looked a lot more colorful than this. I kind of liked that better, but, I mean, whatever. And I'll tell you, anyone who tries to kick a hoo-hoo block down the mountain is a thief in my book. Ah, my name? Oh, alright, I'm called Blablanadon. See, everyone down at the bottom of the mountain is like, where's Blablanadon? We're worried about him. Oh, shit. But he's just up here chilling. What's that? The townsfolk are all worried about me? Really? I hadn't meant to make them worry. See, what happened is this. I saw Prince Peasley and I followed him up here. Thank you for the follow, Nathan. I saw this huge egg had appeared. I was shocked. I was speechless, which is rare. It's me. So anyway, I've just been here keeping this poor egg warm ever since. Yep, that's the deal. I think something will hatch out of it pretty soon. That's what happens with eggs. Oh boy, right on cue. Oh, it's here! It's time! Oh wow, it's about to hatch! I can't take the suspense! Also, in the original, again, Boblanodon had this gigantic, goofy smile on his face in this scene, but in this one he doesn't. And again, I missed that little bit of expressiveness, but, you know. You've been considering making a Paper Luigi fan game. It'd be really cool if you did that. Oh, well, that's a shock! Talk about one crazy egg! Whoop. Whoa! And I think in the original he also, like, crashed into a mountain in the distance. Alright, time for another boss battle. If they remake Thousand Year Door, they should add some extra sections about Luigi. They really, really should. That would be incredible.
Okie dokie.
I really hope they do that. If they ever do remake Thousand Year Door, that is mandatory. If they can add a whole side mode to these games that people don't really care too much for, they should be able to add a Paper Luigi scenario. Maybe even just, like, when you talk to him about his stories, you have the option of playing through them. Like, it's not the entire adventure, but it's like something like... It's almost maybe like a little challenge thing, right? Like where you play through, like, his boss fights, or, like, what leads up to them, and then the aftermath. Like, that would be so sick. I haven't thought about that until now. Like, because they could totally do that. But I feel like if they do a TTYD remake, they won't do that, because Nintendo doesn't always make the greatest decisions. Also, if they did do a remake of Paper Mario 64 or TTYD, maybe, just maybe, it would give Nintendo a little bit of leeway, or like they would give them a little bit of leeway for the next one, and be like, you know, these games were received really well, so how about you just have less restrictions and here's $1 million? You know. Holy hell, that's really hard to dodge. It was really hard to dodge in the original, and it's really hard to dodge here. I'm gonna do this one. First advance command of the run. Alright, now he is big boy once again. Mario is dead! Luigi's gonna die! Oh my god. See, when I was playing this game alongside Frank the other day when he was streaming, I actually got a game over in this fight. Because when Drago Ho-Ho gets up on that stone and starts attacking you, he is actually really hard to dodge with Mario, because he's right there. But I don't think he's gonna last very much longer. Honestly, dodging with Mario in this fight is a lot harder than normal anyway, because the rock is so high up. This should be one of the last hits, though, I think. I don't think you can tank many more 20s like this, but we'll see. That was 30. Yeah, there we go. What do I think of Boozette? Are we going down this road? I don't really want to talk about them very much. And what's this? That fearsome dragon was actually a prince? That's crazy. Cheers to your mustaches. This is incredible. Hold on. Yeah, this incredibly dazzling man is none other than Prince Peasley. What happened to you? Well, I suppose you could call it a bit of an accident. As I was investigating events throughout the country for this top-secret mission I'm on, I suddenly encountered Cacletta and her vile underling Fawful, here on this mountain. But by the time I realized who the fiends were, it was too late. They transformed me into that and shut me inside the egg. Luigi is speechless. He has no words. Is that so? Princess Peach's voice has been stolen? I wouldn't worry about Princess Peach. I'm quite sure she'll be fine. At any rate, we should chase after Cacletta. I want you to visit Queen Bean in Bean Bean Castle once you climb down the mountain. It may be that Cackleta's next target is in Bean Bean Castle. I'd bet my life on it. Oh, here's a gift from me, autographed of course. Who autographs a flower? Ah yes, I think a rose matches your green perfectly. If you show that rose at Bean Bean Castle, they'll permit you to enter. And with that, I must get back to my mission. May we meet again. And just like that, a ship was created. Alright. Have you heard of the Sonic and Ninjala crossover? Yes, I have. I don't really care too much about it, though. Because it's like, oh, you can get like 2 items that bear some resemblance to the Sonic brand, and then it's like, okay. Then it's just a regular multiplayer action game that I kind of don't really want to play. So it's kind of meh. Improv time is gone for a while because every single time it got redeemed, we were kind of getting the same things, and also whenever it was getting redeemed, I kind of didn't feel like doing it, so I decided maybe if I don't want to force myself to do things I don't want to do. But it's not gone forever, I might bring it back eventually. What if Luigi turned into a bean? That'd be kind of sad, wouldn't it? Don't worry, Luigi's not going to turn into a bean in this playthrough. Can't make any promises about Mario, though. Super Luigi. Consider, Luigi rolls up to your house on a flying bean and breaks through your window. What would you do? Well, my room's in the basement, so if I heard the window shatter upstairs, I would probably call the police. And, I wouldn't be super stoked that Luigi broke into my house, but I also don't want Luigi to get arrested. So that's kind of a tough scenario. But, yeah, that's probably how that'd go. What do you think of Mario Land 2, the 6 golden coins? I think it's a great game, I love it. That is a strong contender for one of the best 2D Marios in my opinion. Like, it's a little too floaty, like that's one reason I don't, like, say it's higher on my list. But that is a, like, damn fine game. And I would love to see a remake of that someday, but like, hopefully not in the new Super Mario Bros. Style. But I feel like that's never gonna happen. Luigi's more powerful than a mere policeman. Honestly, you're probably right, but I don't know, I feel like he would, like, people would bust in and they'd be looking for Luigi, and he would, like, get scared, he would bump into, like, a vase and knock a vase over, and then shit would be falling off drawers, and it'd just, like, be a big Tom and Jerry skit, and it would end with my entire house being in disarray, and maybe Luigi doesn't get arrested, which is good, but also my house is destroyed because Luigi is a klutz. Also, in the original, I believe you can equip Luigi's hammer to, like, you know, him in the back way before you get the new hammer techniques, and if you hit Mario with the hammer, or you hit Mario with Luigi's hammer, they get mad at each other, but in this game, I don't believe you can do that. You wonder if Partners in Time will ever get a remake? I doubt it. But, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed. More Mario and Luigi is more Mario and Luigi. You don't like that when you get a game over, you lose your golden coins. In what? In this? I don't remember that. Or you mean in 6 golden coins?
Oh.
Meant to hit yes. I thought he was asking me for a tutorial.
Oh yeah.
Alright. So, at this point, we're now caught up to the place where I showed last time on stream. I showed just how good this game looked by displaying this, because this is where I got to in my other file. But now we're actually here, so we can actually, like, make some progress, which is cool. And also, I wasn't doing a full stream of this or anything, I just, like, booted it up because I was like, look at how good this looks, look at how cool, why isn't this on the Switch? Like, you know, stuff like that. And there goes my perfect. So in this minigame, you gotta keep your light on Luigi, or I guess you don't really have to. You also have to collect gems and try not to get hit too much. Which I'm not doing a very good job of any of those things. Because I'm used to the way the original controls. But Mario and Luigi do a little celebration here, and it's cute. Let's make an HD remake ourselves. We don't need Nintendo. Yeah. Nintendo might not like that. Dun, 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 dun. This song is so calming. I love it. Alright, let's go. So this pipe also wasn't here in the original, but it allows you to get back over here really easily, which is good for something later. There is a reason you need to come back over here in a while. Huh, Mario smells your toes, .mp4. I don't want to listen to that file. I'd rather not. Alright, so I think this is the point. Yeah, this is where I get my hammer tutorial. Because I haven't actually fought any battles yet, and in this game they let you just skip it, which is nice. No. You don't have to ask us for our infinite hammer wisdom, but... awkward silence! Sometimes I can't help but wondering why we're even here. As long as you got hammers, we're kind of redundant. Oh, cruel world, so full of cruelosity. You know what? Fine. If you don't want to hear our infinite hammer wisdom, we're out of here. If you're in the middle of a fight and blank on how to use those hammers, you'll find the instructions written in the guide in the bottom screen. Hey, we're going back so we can ride the cart again. Yeah, cart rides are thrilling and filled with suspenders. You nitwit, it's filled with suspense. Suspense! And he goes, well, excuse me.
This is happening.
Have you ever played Mario Royale? It's a free browser-based game where up to 50 Marios race through a classic Mario world, but they can only interact with the environment.
Is that different than the one that got killed? I'm thinking of Super Mario Bros. Royale, where it was like Mario 1-1 or whatever, and... is it still around? Is it new? Is it a different one? Because your username is even Mario Royale. Did you make this one? More questions on that whenever you respond. Wow, that's some damage. Okay. Maybe upgrading defense in this game is not quite a bad idea. It's not a real file. I forgot to switch your beds. You can do the same thing in Inside Story. I think it's a good thing that Nintendo's not exactly like Sega, because otherwise, you know, if they were like Sega, we'd be getting like one game every 4 years. Like, total. Who knows when we're gonna get Sonic news, and who knows what it'll be. I just hope it's soon. In Smash, you're always sad Luigi had a green fireball instead of something thunder related. That would have been really cool. Someone made a mod for that in Brawl. And I think Smash 4, they made like a Thunder Luigi moveset. They probably just took it off of Dr. Mario because he's got the thunder properties. Also, Mario should use a hammer in Smash Brothers because he uses a hammer a lot in the games. Or I mean in like, you know, various games, not every game obviously. If you think about it, like when Mario first appeared, the hammer was one of his like his go-to things in Donkey Kong. So like that's part of history, bro. And you know? Oh, you're talking about Nintendo being more open to fan games. Okay. Yeah, in that case, yes. I wish Nintendo was more like Sega in that case. They have eased up on things. Uh-oh. They have eased up on certain things over the years. Like, you know, streaming and videos, which is nice. So I'm thinking someday their shriveled up hearts will open themselves to the fans a little bit more. But I don't know when that will be. Dude, there was a thing on Twitter I saw the other day. It was like, Sega making Sonic Forces 2, but it was like from a joke post, and the news network that posted about it believed it. And it's kind of like, oh, for a second I had a heart attack. There he is, Fawful! Give us our Lord Bowser back! And that is the only instance of that character we will see in this room. So you can now switch to Minion Quest from the menu, but I'm not going to, because I'm not here to play that. I do love that character, however. Don't make that sound like I don't like him or any of the other characters that pop up in that game. But I just don't like the gameplay of that one. Paper Mario using a hammer in Smash? Hell yeah, dude, I'd love Paper Mario in Smash. I saw an amazing fan-made moveset thing for him the other day, and I just, like, I'm all for it. I just want it. I want it to happen. Also, I want to show you Super Splash Bros. And how crazy it is against spiked enemies. Alright, I didn't get the excellent there, but that did a ton of damage. Well, I mean, never say never. People also thought they were never going to ease up on the content streaming stuff. So, like, now we can make videos about YouTube, make YouTube videos about Nintendo stuff, and they don't take them. Unless you're doing, like, straight-up music ports and shit like that. Like, obviously, it makes sense that they claim those. Because you're just taking their assets and putting them on your own channel. But I never thought that was going to happen. I thought they were going to be stingy about copyright claiming till the day we all died, or the sun exploded. But things did change. Like, I remember specifically, I was on the couch playing a game with my friend, and he turned to me and he was like, yo, did you see this thing about Nintendo and, like, YouTube? And I was like, what do you mean, like, the copyright claim everything? And he was like, yeah, it says they're going to not do that anymore. And I was like, yeah, right. And he, like, gave me his phone, and I read the thing, and it was just, like, this whole thing about Nintendo's new content guidelines and how they're gonna let people do shit like that. And I was like, just speechless. Like, I was so happy. Like, I never thought that was gonna be a possibility. It's amazing. Mario games are coming out every day now. Dude, in the perfect world. Dude, look at how good this place looks. I love this. Also, I'm gonna wipe the floor with this guy. I just feel like Nintendo wouldn't give a shit if someone just made a remake of the Game Boy game.
Oh,
well, that's
lucky.
I'm one of the developers. We took over the project after Inferno was ordered to stop. We have continued to work on the game and kept it online.
Huh. I did not know about that. Good on you guys. I have heard of it. I've never played it, though. I never had a chance to check it out before it was killed. So since he was ordered to stop, you guys can do it, and there's no problem? Like, I guess just, if Nintendo catches wind of it, like, I guess it's not a good thing, I assume? But thank you again for the donation. I appreciate it. But back on what you were saying, Ice Assassin, they definitely care about Game Boy games, because remember, people remade Metroid 2 Samus Returns or whatever? Remember it was called like another Metroid 2 remake, or it's like AM2R? And they took that remake down because they themselves were actually making a remake of that game. Or, I mean, they were having it made, they weren't making it themselves, but you know, that was an instance where they definitely cared about that. But Mario games don't tend to get remakes that often, so maybe they wouldn't care? I don't know. What if Mario got away with murder? Well, if we let this guy just lay there and watch him, I assume that's getting away with murder, right? Is it murder if you come across someone dying and you could have helped them, but you didn't? I don't know. Did that move? Okay, that is the tiniest little detail that I don't think I've ever noticed, and they definitely did not have to do that, but god, that is cool. Yo, dude, how you doing? Cacoletto went towards the castle after attacking the town. Queen Bean may be in danger. Oh, she is absolutely in danger. He got away with murder, and he murdered Waluigi. Why would he do that? Waluigi doesn't deserve it unless he did something real bad. Unless they're planning on making their own remake. Yeah, I mean, they're probably not remaking Mario Land 2, let's be real. Halt there! Halt there, halt! You can't just waltz on in here. The town has just been attacked, which means the castle could be attacked at any moment. Lady Lima has instructed us not to allow anyone to enter the castle. Alone, anyone whatsoever. Having said that, if you still wish to enter, you must explain your names and your motives. Do it, Luigi. Let's do it. What? You are the world-famous Mario? What? And you were the legendary Luigi? Luigi who? Shh, I have no idea. Poor Luigi. If you really are the superstar Mario from the Mushroom Kingdom, then prove it. That jump. No mistaking it. If this guy is really Mario? Shh, I can't be certain. Anyway, what business would the famous Mario and Luigi, other guy have in this castle? You doubted the boss here so many times? Well, let me show you the strategy, my friend. Oh. Huh? Oh, I see, gotcha. What do they want? I have no idea. Enough. Regardless of all that nonsense, you may not enter. Now be gone. But I've got this. I found it in the trash. Also, do I believe the rumors about the remakes? I don't know, like, that rumor is stuck on for so long, like, I feel like it's real. But I don't know if it's remakes or just remasters. I'm gonna be disappointed if it's just remasters, but... For the 35th anniversary, like, that's the deepest they could dig, like, I'm not buying that. And not like, I'm not purchasing it, I mean, like, I'm not believing that it's just remasters. Like, I feel like it's remakes. Like, why else would it take this long? You don't think they're gonna happen, because there's nothing that proves its existence. The same can be said for God himself, but people still believe, Leafeon. It was very dramatic. But, you know. Is there someone's avatar down there as a little Metroid? Or is that just hanging out with Banjo? Where'd that come from? That's cool. I didn't know you could have little accessories. Also, why is that Luigi so small? He's so tiny, look at him. Alright. Oh god, it better not be like the Wii. Mario Bros. Anniversary game for the Wii. It was just Mario All-Stars ported to Wii. No thanks. Yo, dude. He's dead. Well, Master Mario and Master Luigi.
Oh yeah.
Lucky.
Someone emailed Nintendo they didn't do anything. We believe they're leaving us alone. If you want me to, I can give you the game's link.
Sure. Is it on Game Jolt or something? You wanna DM it to me on Discord or Twitter? I'll check it out probably, I don't know about on this stream, but maybe later off stream or whatever. Maybe on a stream in the future. But yeah, and thank you again for the donation. I appreciate it. Luigi just vibing. I am Lady Lima, highest of the ladies at court. The gatekeepers told me of you. Are you indeed the Mario and Luigi of fame, the superstars? Hell yeah, look at us go, guys. Whoa, yeah, woohoo. Yes, I can't deny that such jumping is the hallmark of the Mario and Luigi of legend. Pardon me? What are you trying to tell me? Oh, do speak up. Oh, such ruckus! Speak in softer voices! Alright, lady. You gotta just be upfront with what you want from us right now. You can't just keep changing your mind. Now hear me, as you saw, the town is in ruins, and the castle is under strict guard. At a time like this, I cannot allow a suspicious pair such as you to meet the Queen. As the Queen's longest-serving lady at court, I must act in the interest of her royal safety. We are now inside the dungeon. Hear my words. If you two are indeed the true Mario Bros, you must prove it by repairing the castle's plumbing. If you are able to completely fix it, then you may meet Queen Bee. Now then, show me the work ethic of the superstar Mario Bros. Dude, she just wanted, like, she just didn't want to pay for plumbing. That's what this is. Definitely, that's all this is. Also, I said, hey, send it to me on Discord, and I didn't give you my Discord. My Discord is Garrulous64, same as my Twitch name, and my little number tag thing is 0064. Okay. Also, I'm loving the fact that they brought back fighter flies from Mario Bros. For this section of the game. And I guess they were also in Stardust Fields, so, like, we're already reusing enemies. I guess these are super flies, these aren't fighter flies. See, these ones are blue, they're different. Oh yeah. No, this game is in 60 FPS naturally, so just putting it up on this screen and making it bigger and also more HD really shows off how nice these animations are. I think I'm gonna start increasing defense here and there so I take a little bit less damage. 5, huh? Alright, well I could've got a 5, but I didn't, but I'm not gonna be sad about a 4. Alright, Luigi? I'll do one of these too.
We don't have official socials right now, but one of our team members are also in your chat. They will message you. Please repeat the Discord.
I'll put it in the chat for you too. How about that? That way you can just copy and paste it. Do that. Actually, you might not be able to DM me if we're not in any of the same servers. You want to do Twitter instead? On Twitter, that would be better. That way you don't need to join the Discord or anything. If you just find me on Twitter at Garilla64YT and send it that way, it'll be a lot easier. Sorry about that. I wasn't thinking. I have my Discord DMs on a little bit of a different thing. Like, only people I think in a similar server or like the same server as me can DM, because like I get like a lot of random DMs. But yeah, because that's like my super personal Discord too, a Discord profile. I mean, I only have one. It's like one thing, so I don't like. I'm gonna stop talking. But like, yeah. But thank you again for the thing, and I appreciate it. Everyone, DM Dylan some compliments. You don't gotta do that, please. Because then I'll feel obligated to answer every single one. Unless the Discord thing worked, by the way. That worked. Nope, that is my friend Maxie. Okay. Alright, so this part of the game, we're actually plumbing. Like, I don't know if there's very many other games where you see Mario and Luigi actually fixing pipes like this, but, kinda cool, right?
Oh, yeah!
If you are in my Discord or in any Discord that I'm also in, you can DM me. Like, that's the setting I have it on. What if Mario and Mega Man and Sonic had a crossover? I think that'd be pretty damn cool. See, if the Archie Mario comics had actually happened, if like Nintendo had said yes to that, then we could have had something like that. That would have been incredible, because we had the Sonic and Mega Man. Imagine Sonic, Mega Man, and Mario. God damn. Would have been so cool. Imagine Eggman, Bowser, and Dr. Wily chilling out, being best friends for a while, and then they all turn on each other, and Bowser's the only one who's not a genius, so he gets phased out, like, immediately. He's the muscle, of course, and I'm sure he could give them a run for his money, but he's not the smartest guy, so Genius Club kinda excludes him, I would think. And Crash, that would also be cool. Just have a huge video game crossover of the Legends. Oh, I think they do have that. It's called Super Smash Brothers. So, the only thing we need to do now is have Crash Bandicoot added to Smash Brothers, and we'll be fine with that. We'll have that entire crossover. That would be, goddamn beautiful. Honestly, I feel like there aren't a ton of characters that are as well deserving of a position in Smash Brothers as Crash Bandicoot is. I really feel with, like, every little bit of love in my heart that Crash Bandicoot deserves to be in that game. Just because, like, think about it, he's been an icon for so long, he was dead for 8 years, and then he came back, and he had, like a ballin' remaster collection. Remake, yeah. And think about it, like, he's like a huge property again. Activision considers Crash Bandicoot one of their AAA titles.
Discord is easier for our team. We use Discord for communication and development. The team member is messaging you now.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, if that works, then that works. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm wrong. I think I get DMs from anyone, but I can't get friend requests from everyone. I think that's what it said. So that probably works. But if it doesn't work, just let me know. Crash is even getting a new game. Yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of characters get new games, but, like, Crash getting a new numbered sequel after 12 years? 8, 10 years? I don't know. It's been a while. That's a huge deal. Plus, I feel like he's never been more popular than he is now. Like, he made a massive comeback, and now everyone who used to love Crash loves Crash, and a shit ton of new people love Crash. So they effectively, like, improved their consumer base by a shit ton. Like, that is hard to do. Like, I feel like that's what they're trying to do with Sonic, but instead of uniting everybody, it keeps separating everyone. Because, like, you know, some people like Sonic Adventure, some people like Sonic Generations, some people like Sonic Mania. Nobody likes all of it. You know, like, some people do, but that's, like, not the overwhelming majority. I mean, all of those examples I mentioned just now, I like, but, like, there are certain games in that series I do not like. So it's like, no matter what Sega does, someone's gonna be upset. What Activision's doing right now, I think literally everyone will be happy. You know? Unless, like, people were really, really into Crash of the Titans, which I'm still not sure anyone was. You can see the reveal being like the gang in Donkey Kong's house, but it gets pelted with Wumpa fruit. I hope they don't use the Donkey Kong thing again, because Crash has nothing to do with that. I would just really like Mario, Sonic, Pac-Man, and Mega Man hanging out, and then, like, all of a sudden, like, Crash Bandicoot just comes in and just beats the shit out of everybody.
Oh!
It has been said. We will leave you for now.
That sounded super ominous. Alright, thank you. I appreciate all the donations, and I will check that out after the stream. Thank you. Dude, I got reminded of something the other day, though. I totally forgot Bowser and Donkey Kong were in Skylanders, and you can actually use them in the one with Crash Bandicoot, so you can play as Bowser or Donkey Kong in that Crash Bandicoot level with Crash Bandicoot. And, like, when I saw that, I was like, I don't know if this is cursed or not. It's like Bowser hanging out with Crash Bandicoot? Like, that's fucking cool. Crash fucking mutilates Pac-Man. I don't know if we need to go that far. But he could spin him and get him really scared and knock him down or something. You know what I want in the Crash Bandicoot trailer? I want them to have a live-action segment where the real-life Crash returns to yell at Nintendo. That'd be funny. Also, another thing I would really like is someone made a fan-made image a while back of Mario, Sonic, and Crash together doing the Crash dance. And I kind of need that officially in my life. Like, that's such a beautiful idea. We're gonna do BP. We're gonna do POW. We're gonna do POW. Mario is a god of destruction. Also, Bowser and Donkey Kong were the only Skylander designs that you liked. I liked that they gave Bowser a big ol' hammer. Like, that's fucking cool. Donkey Kong in his weird yellow jumpsuit I wasn't super into. That was kind of weird. Luigi's stats are a little bit shit. I just smell something burning. But things aren't burning, I hope. Did they just put new lights in my ceiling? I hope they're not like... Yeah, no. Yeah, it's probably fine. Right? Hold on. Okay, well, not feeling heat or anything over here, but... Give me one second, hold on. Yeah, I think that was a fluke. I don't really know what that was. Things are fine. Don't you worry. What if Sonic did the Mario? I'll increase Luigi's speed because I haven't increased it yet. I wanted a 5. Whatever. Stream with no Dylan. What happens next? Nothing. You sit here and wait for me to get back. So I don't know if I'm gonna stream for a ton longer. I've actually done a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna call it quits at 10:30. It depends on... I fucked it up. It depends on how far I'm at that point. I feel like I want to at least make it to Chateau de Chucklehuck. So we'll see when that happens. This one... Here we go. Maybe the Popple fight would be a good place to stop. I mean, that seems like a sizable chunk of the game. We'll see. I know the Queen Bean fight's coming up in just a few minutes, so... Stopping there seems like it'd be too quick. Crash reveal idea. Original Smash Bros. 64 commercial where they beat each other up. Yes! And the Crash costume comes in and beats everybody up. Dude, with the song and everything. That'd be beautiful. It's such a good idea that they'll never use. Dude, I'm so mad when I hear such good fan ideas for things, and I know, like, for literally any property, like, fans have such good ideas, good creative ideas, because they love these things. And some creators, I mean, some, not creators, but some IP holders and companies, sure, they love what they're doing, but ultimately it's about money. But, like, I feel like they fail to realize is, like, a lot of fans have great ideas for, like, fan servicey things like that would make them a lot of money, but they'll never listen. You know? Like, they will never go out of their way to be like, oh yeah, we should totally do that. Also, thank you for the host, Days. How's it going? I mean, I don't mind the lack of live-action commercials. Like, I think it's whatever, but... That specifically is a great idea because it's a good reference to the original game. It's a reference to how Crash is just about as old as that. Like, that, you know, dips into history. And it also references a lot of the stuff they use for Crash Bandicoot now. Because a lot of the marketing has to do with the Crash suit, and a lot of the marketing had to do with the Crash suit back then, too. Like, that is just a brilliant idea. I would like to see an animated trailer, too, because I want to see what they would do with it. But that is a fantastic idea. I like that a lot. Companies can't take unsolicited offers for legal reasons. If they were to take it, then the fan could claim that they still... Yeah, I mean, like... And also... hey, Gerbil. I mean, like... I guess not just, like, directly take something from a fan, but, like... Hit up, like... You know, do something like Sonic Mania. Do shit like that. Like, have people be like, hey, you guys have great ideas. You guys know what you're doing. Do some shit for us. We'll hire you. Like, be our idea man. I know that's asking, like, a completely different thing, but... You know. Mario Bros. Live-action remake. I might love that movie, but it does not need a remake. Oh, thank the stars you've saved me, you heroic souls! Could you be the Mario Brothers from the Mario Kingdom? What are the Mario Bros doing in a place like this? What is that bean guy in the background doing? He's like, I am sick and tired of this shit. Been in a cell for 15 days? What? You claim I dropped the pair of you down here? And then I told you to fix the plumbing? Most perplexing. Why, we were attacked by Cacletta and her fiends and have been stuck here ever since.
Whoa.
Uh-oh, that's sort of weird. I'm so curious as to how this could have happened. Perhaps the Lady Lima you encountered was... Whoops. Foolish Mario Bros, you have completely and pathetically fallen into my trap. Repairing that plumbing is the key to disabling the Beanstar security system. What a shitty solution. Literally. I need some water. Hold on.
Yay!
Yo, thank you for the follow. Cacletta, it is the hurrying time! We must take that beanstar and fastly run away from this place! Laugh. At last, at long last, I have in my possession both the beanstar and Peach's voice. Well, that 3D model doesn't look very good. That thing that can grant all desires, the beanstar. I'm glad we only saw it for 2 seconds. Seriously, what kind of a security system is reliant on faulty plumbing? I don't know, I've seen like a few restaurants in my lifetime that might have had that going on for them. Bathroom is just never working right. Protecting the beanstar and keeping it out of evil hands. And no doubt about it, Cackletta might be after the beanstar. Oh no! Oh, heroic Mario Bros, quickly! Now, you must go to the beanstar, go! You must not let the beanstar fall into the hands of evil! Quickly, quickly, do not dawdle! I won't dawdle, but I want to pick up all this shit that's in here first. I'm not dawdling, I promise. I just want this shit. Yeah, boy. And this was not in the original. You can find boxes throughout this entire game that add things to the music player, and usually it's songs from the original game. So you can go listen to the original soundtrack in the sound test. I'm so frightened at the thought of Cackletta being in here that I refuse to leave. You can't make me. Dude, the bean people are so much better than the toads. I'm just saying it right now. I'm wondering if there's gonna be a, I can save anywhere. I don't know why I haven't mentioned that yet. This game adds a save anywhere feature like a few of the previous games. I want to check if there's a heart block over here. Alright, so this is one of the rare places without a heart block for a boss. That's interesting. But that's fine, because we can just heal up and be fine. I gotta increase Mario's BP next time we do this. Or next time we level up. Alright, here we go. It's time for boss fight. Oh, we're too late! The beanstar! Dude, I thought you were leaving. She's here just to gloat. The beanstar and The beanstar and Princess Peach's voice are already mine! Once we... What? What was that? Fuck, I forgot the voice. Once we awaken the beanstar with Princess Peach's voice, this world will be Cackletta's snack cake! I had the same voice. Say, Mario boys, you haven't bothered to pay Queen Bean a visit, have you? I thought you had better manners. Wouldn't you agree, Queen Bean? Uh-oh. Dude, the Queen of the Bean Kingdom is fucking ripped! Perhaps the three of you can sit down over tea to discuss the finer points of foreign policy. Bro, got him.
Let's go.
Alright, now I get to beat up the queen of an opposing land. And, the reason... Oh, boy. Oh, shit. Alright. This is gonna be something. The reason I got Super Splash Bros. Way early is for this fight, because she has a spiky crown. But now I have something that can hit spiky enemies. And it's gonna be great. Meanwhile, Luigi will just attack her arms as much as he can. Jeez, that is scary. I don't know why it scares me so much. Alright, so I'm doing 28 per turn and more. This is very good. I can knock out her arms. The way you're supposed to do this, or like one of the ways you can do it without Super Splash Bros, is, I don't know the timing on this. Okay, that's not good. The way you're usually supposed to do it is you're supposed to break both of her arms. Sounds kind of brutal. But you break both her arms so she can't attack you, and then the crown falls off. And then you can attack her, no problem. But with this, I don't gotta do that. I'm not too good at this boss fight in this version, so I guess we have that in common. Is she angry? She's very angry. Alright, I got it that time. I feel like that didn't look right at all, from an animation standpoint. She didn't even attack me. It's like I hit her before she even attacked. I think like one more of those, or two, I think she'll be done. Alright. Oh, what a funny occurrence. I don't have enough. You know what? If I hit her other arm with Luigi, I'm feeling like it might crumple, giving me a chance to attack with just regular Splash Bros, but we'll see. Yes. And then she backs off, and she vomits up some beans. Yeah. And if you hit them, they turn into real beans, and that sucks. But let's see, was I right? Do I need one more hit on her and she's done? Nope. Perhaps two. Yep, just two. I don't know if her Bean Soldier dies too. I'm hoping it does. Just takes off. Got the Queen's Token. Alright, got him. Oh, we didn't level up after that? That's, interesting. Oh no! Kecletta forced Queen Bean to eat a belly bletchworm. That's what turned her into this! Our fair kingdom is doomed! Doomed! How will we ever return Queen Bean to normal? Thank you. What's that you say? The Mario Bros will do something about it?
Oh, yeah.
Wahoo! What can you possibly mean? You speak of the impossible. Why, there is no known way to spit out an ingested belly bletch. Well, except there is that one way, that last resort. Sure isn't pretty, though. She may be able to spit it up if she drank the legendary Chocola Reserve from Chucklehuck Woods. A lot of weird words in this one. Step on the Queen. You'll go to Chucklehuck Woods? You'll find the Chocola Reserve? Well, if you're going to make such a bold proclamation, I suppose I have no choice but to rely on you. Take this Bean brooch. Or is it brooch? And head southwest from the castle toward Chateau de Chucklehuck. If you find the Chocola Reserve hidden deep in Chucklehuck Woods, our queen may yet recover. Also, I don't know why this came to mind just now, because I'm thinking about the barrel maze we have to go through in a second. This game is on the 3DS, yet it has no 3D action. Like, it is entirely in 2D. And that's a shame, because the 3D makes some of these games look gorgeous, and I think this game would have looked especially gorgeous. But I guess not having to rely on that feature let them do a whole lot of other things with, like, frame rate and graphics, I assume. But anyway, let's keep going.
Luigi.
I can't step on the Queen, sorry guys. See, even Mario and Luigi can't jump onto her, she's so tall. Alright, so I think I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer. Like I said, I think I'm gonna get to Popple and Rookie, and I'm gonna fight them, and I think that'll be my stopping point. Dude, Chaos, I love you got your little, like, low-tad avatar down there. It is adorable. I just saw him walking around. Lady Lima asked that you also take this along. You got a Bean Badge. That thing is a badge. If you equip it, you may be a little stronger in battle. Different badges have different effects, so for now, if you get a badge, make sure you equip it. To equip it, press start to open your suitcase. So I also got a badge during the Queen Bean fight, too, which doesn't usually happen in the original, or doesn't happen. I think the Queen Bean badge or whatever is a secret. It's a special. So now Luigi actually has one, he doesn't need to feel bad. Because the way this cutscene goes, I've got 3. The way this goes is, basically, this bean comes out and gives Mario a badge, shows him how to use it, and then he does not give one to Luigi. So that's very sad. See, Luigi is now like, hey man, bro, homie, what about me? Oh, sorry Luigi, but if you want your own badge, you'll have to go buy one at the store. Fuck you, dude. Haha. So yeah, then there's also amiibo support in this game, but like hell I'm gonna do that. Okay, so the Bean Badge increases POW and Bros points for Mario. I want to see what these other 2 badges I have are. The Bwaha Badge, the Bwaha Blast Badge, increases strength in battle as you defeat foes, and the Queen's Token, solo jump attacks restore HP. So for Mario, I'm gonna... Actually, I'm thinking of giving that to Luigi, because his POW is a little bit lower than Mario's, right? Can I see Luigi, please? Also, they took out that really nice thing on the stat screen where Mario and Luigi are standing in the same little magnifying glass and they push each other out of the way when you're looking at each stats. That, and when you're only playing as one of them, the other bro holds up a picture, and it was really cute, but they don't do that in this game. So Luigi's POW is a lot lower than Mario's, so I'm gonna give Luigi the bean badge. And I'm gonna give Mario the Guaha badge for now. Wait, how much did that increases for? Actually, what are the... No, actually, I'm gonna give him the Queen's token. I'm gonna give Luigi the bean badge. Yeah. That's good. Now their POW and, it's not even, but it's a lot better. The Waha Blast, bro. So I can't actually buy new equipment yet, because if I come in here, this gentleman is actually loaning his shop to one of his fellow merchants. I don't know why. Actually, maybe I can? I don't remember this. I could have sworn he did that. Maybe you can't do that before you fight Queen Bean. Alright, let's buy some new pants. We're gonna do... that for Mario. And then Luigi... does nothing. Oh yeah, he can't wear those. That's Mario only, I think. Yeah, is that? Yeah, some things in this game are Mario only, some things are Luigi only. So this is like a both of them, so I'm just gonna give this to you, both of them. I guess. Equip that. I'm gonna just make sure that's on Mario as well. What are the badges you got? Castle badge. Badge for tourists. Terrible. Goodbye. What do you use to record 3DS games? Usually I use a 3DS capture card. This is the Citra emulator for 3DS. So right now I am emulating this. Citra is not perfect currently, but it works very well for some games. Bean trousers, that's new. Cosmic pants, where'd I get these? Work pants are the original. That's the default. Cosmic pants and Huhura slacks that I could have put on way long ago that I forgot about. So, Cosmic Pants, lessen damage after failed defenses, that's for babies. Slacks that cause you to automatically guard, that's also for babies, but is it good for Luigi? None of this is good for Luigi. Alright. So they got the bean trousers on, we're good. Let me show you, actually. I'll show you the 3DS capture card, hold on. It's because I love it. So the 3DS capture card is well, it's a 2DS. It's a new 2DS XL. I bought it off a website, and as you can see, like right here, this is not usually on a 3DS or 2DS. This is a little port that they cut into, and they like attached some crazy magic stuff into it. So you plug in a little cable, and then you use a software that they send you, and it just pipes the video from this onto your computer screen. That's what I usually do. It's very hard to find one of these now, though, because that company went out of business. I'm not 100% sure why. I have suspicions that it's because in Japan I think it's illegal to hard mod consoles now. But yeah, that's my capture card. But this is the emulator that we're using right now, because this game doesn't really need, doesn't rely too much on the actual 3DS hardware. Like, you don't need the stylus very much. You don't need the mic. You don't need anything like that. Motion controls, whatever. So this is just like, I wanted to see this in like full HD and make it look beautiful and shit. Too bad this isn't Partners in Time, since there's a lot of gear for babies here. It's a good one. Alright, we're hitting Chateau de Chucklehuck now. I'm gonna... How many items do I have? Hold on. 35 mushrooms, 2 super mushrooms, 11 syrups, 18 syrups, 1 super syrup, 11 nuts. How much money do I have? You know what? I'm gonna buy a little bit more syrup, just in case. But I think I'm fine. Yo. Items. Give me items. Buy a couple more of those, and that's all. You know, hold on. Wait. Buy a little bit more of those just in case I come across an enemy that I'm having a really hard time dodging. Let's hit it. And again, I'm not going to be going for too much longer. It's probably going to be like 15-20 minutes at most. I'm going to start skipping a little bit of battles, because I just want to get to Popple and Rookie 1, and then we'll call it quits. By get to, I mean I'm going to finish. Alright, so this is where we prove that we are indeed sent by the royalty of the Bean Bean Kingdom, and we're going to move on. There we go. Hey, Flying Beanie. I was gonna fight it, but I missed it, so I'm just gonna ignore it. And here we are, Chateau de Chucklehook. This actually is not gonna take another 15 minutes. This is gonna be like 10 minutes at most. Alright, so here we have the creation process of the fabled Chocola Reserve, and the founder, Bubbles. He's, makes soda. Alright, so this is, pretty interesting. It's a barrel maze that I'm going to pretend I know the answer to. But, we'll see. I might get lost. I think I'm already lost. I know we're supposed to go, like, up and around. Right, I'm gonna go left. I think I'm good now. No? No, I went the wrong way. Let's go this way first, then up, then left. Okay. It's not that hard to navigate, and once you have the solution, you just kind of know it forever. And, something's going on. See, Luigi's jumping, right? But now, it's weird, Luigi's not jumping anymore? That's, something's wrong, huh? So, what's going on here? Who the hell is this? That's not Luigi. I love him, though. Kiss. Mwah. What did you do with Luigi? Luigi turned into a bean! Oh, no, he's fine. It looks like the 3D maze from Mario RPG. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a reference to it. Alright, so that, of course, is one of the fan-favorite characters in this series. Popple, the Shadow Thief. Oh, boo! Blast! Criminy! The famous Shadow Thief Popple has been caught in full sight. Oh, he's got a voice clip. Cripes, you think you're ready, do you? Well, nobody's more ready than me. See? I'll show you. Rookie! Rookie, shake a leg! Yes, boss. Bro, who is that? This is crazy, dude. Okay, Rookie, it's your turn, see? I want you to squash those red and green drips there. Yes, boss. Rookie looks so cool, man. Red and green. I feel like I know these two from somewhere. Weird. Okay, so one thing about Minion Quest in this game is that it does explain why Bowser has amnesia. And it's really great. What? Rookie, are you saying you're acquainted with these two palookas? Yeah, something about them feels really familiar. It makes me feel real mad. Quit your babbling, you. You two ugly mugs came here for the same reason as us. You want the fabled Chocola Reserve. Boo, boo, I say. You really think you can beat me to the punch? Well, open up those ears, punks. I, Popple, the Shadow Thief, filcher of the world's riches. Betcha that I get to the Chocola Reserve first. Rookie, go to it.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Okie dokie.
Alright, best song in the game. Here we go. Or I guess besides the main theme.
Luigi turned himself into a bean, funniest sh inverted exclamation mark T I've ever seen.
Thank you. I appreciate the bits and also the very outdated meme. How dare you guys try to mess with the boss? Dude, imagine if Bowser could, like, see all the stuff he's doing right now. He would feel so bad. Also, those hammers are really hard to dodge in the original game. They made that a lot easier, which is weird, because a lot of the stuff in this game seems harder to dodge. Like, the hammers were smaller. I think that's why they were harder to dodge in the original. Also, pro tip, you want the most XP possible, you kill Popple first, because if you beat Rookie, Popple will run away. So, this is a no mercy run. We're killing everyone. Not really, but like, I'm going to kill Popple because I want the XP. And also, I love him, so I must remove him from this world. Dude, he's pissed, dude. I'm surprised they even gave Popple a pinch mode in this. And I love that it changes his animations, too. He just grits his teeth really, really hard. Or grinds them, rather. Dude, your dentist is gonna be pissed! So he also doesn't explode like a big bad guy. I believe he just does like a tiny little regular enemy explosion. But I could be wrong on that. We will see. Can you believe, in Mario & Luigi Dream Team, the first one on the 3DS, they brought Popple back for, you know, a small segment of the game. And they also brought Kylie Koopa back from Partners in Time. And neither of them remember Mario and Luigi. Kylie Koopa I could at least buy because the last time she saw them, Mario and Luigi were infants, so maybe she doesn't recognize them because it's been so long for her. But also, Popple being like, yeah, I fought a, you know, a red and green guy like you, like, way, way long ago, and, you know, you guys remind me of them, but also, I don't think you're them. It's like, the fuck do you mean? And then at the end, he realizes it is them. He does explode a little bit. But, my issue with that is that he's just like, where's the chemistry? Like, they had such good chemistry here, because they were rivals throughout the entire game, and then, I don't know if it's some kind of amnesia thing, because he gets hurt at the end of the game, but, like, he works with you for a bit, he's part of a boss fight, and then you actually fight him as a boss fight, and they don't fucking bring back his music! They don't remix the song! Like, I couldn't believe it! Like, that was the best part about the character. Like, he's a great character and I love him, but, like, him without the music, it's like, who the fuck cares? Like, they did it so, like, bad. They did not do it right in the slightest. And then that was just the nail in the coffin. Like, why even bother to bring him back if you're not gonna do anything good with him? You know, like, that just pissed me off. Like, I just ended up listening to the song in the background while I was fighting him. There is a Wii U emulator that runs a lot of Wii U games better than the actual Wii U does. As emulators tend to do. Alright, so now, Rookie here, for some reason, fighting these guys makes my gut flare up something fierce. He did not know he could do that. Whoa, that was spicy! I love him. Amnesiac Bowser is great. Sorry, I just spoiled that, huh? Yeah, it's Bowser. Sorry. The Wii U emulator is called CEMU, by the way. C-E-M-U. Oh, burn the foot. Okay. I don't know why I just didn't dodge that, but whatever. I thought that was coming at Luigi. It's Bowser? Yeah, exactly. I'm so sorry I spoiled it. I didn't mean to. But I like that Mario and Luigi aren't stupid about this. Like, they immediately know it's Bowser. And I'm glad the game doesn't try to do a thing where it's like, who's Bowser? You know, like, the game is like literally, hey, this is obviously Bowser wearing a mask, and he's got amnesia. And he even feels like something weird's going on, but he can't figure it out because he's got amnesia. And it's just, it's glorious. I love it. This whole side plot's fantastic, because, uh-oh. Okay, good. I thought that was gonna be the last hit I had to have. I'm trying to do this without losing Mario. Listen, Rookie, if you're gonna do attacks like that, just do them all at the same time. Don't, like, throw hammers, then breathe fire, and then throw more hammers. Just do me a fave. Next thing you're gonna tell me is that Mr. L... Nah, I can't be. You're right. Dude, could you imagine if they pulled some shit like that where Rookie was actually not Bowser? That would've been so fucking dumb. Bowser shows up and he's like... What? dude. This guy right there, this cool cat, he's fucking ripped, he's cool as shit. Dude, match me? And like they just like flex together or something. Like, that would've been so stupid. That would've been like if it was a Mario movie or a Mario cartoon, Rookie would not actually be Bowser. Like everyone would think he was Bowser, and at the very end of the episode, Bowser would show up and be like, bro, you ready to go ice skating, dude? Who was Rookie though? Bowser. Or like this other Rookie? That's a good question. I mean, there were rumors, it's not even rumors, in Mario 2 The Lost Levels, there's like a blue Bowser or something like that, and people have said like, oh, that's Bowser's brother. So like, maybe it's Bowser's brother, I don't know. Excuse me. We're doing... I want more BP for Mario. There we go, that is a sufficient amount. Bowser's long-lost cousin, Doug. I'd like that. I can get a 3 here, I can get a 3 here, I can get a 4 for health. 4 for... I'm gonna get a 4 for defense. Rookie, you bloated idiot! Who took you in when you were dazed and lost on the mountain? Me, you worthless vermin! I'm so ashamed. I don't care, see? We're long... Hold on.
Bowser's long-lost twin Browser.
Browser? I don't care, see? We're fine as long as we get that Chocola Reserve. Let's not mess with these two knuckleheads. We'll scram and hurry on ahead. Yeah. They do actually get there first, so... props to them, I guess. Alright, so this is... should have a save room here. Yeah. So I'm gonna call it here, because I've been streaming for 3 hours now. I think we made a lot of progress. So that should be fine. I don't even think it'll take... probably take 3 streams to finish this game, if I had to guess. I'll definitely do this again sometime this week. Tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming mods or something. We'll see, I'm not really quite sure just yet. But I'm gonna check stream art, because I know there's at least one piece of stream art. And then I'm going to raid someone and we'll see who it turns out being, I guess. Okay. So... stream art, where are you? Ooh. Okay. Alright, so for stream art, we have this by Reverb, who... what is that noise? Hold on. What is that noise that keeps happening? Okay. I was like, wait, what's going on here? That's not in the original game. I mean, the barrel is, but it doesn't make noise like that. So we have a Mario that was done on a trackpad in 1 minute. I'm very proud. And thank you for the compliment. Here is an awesome Fawful. I love that. the green beans background. That's adorable. And, that's it. So, thank you guys for that stream art. That was very nice. I love this. It's a good bean.